What's up, excuse me. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Knowledge and Relationships Reckless Reviews with M3 and the Sophisticated Jerk. How's you doing? Excuse me. How you doing, Sophisticated Jerk?
Man, I'm doing all right, man. How you been today, man?
Oh man, another day, another dollar, man. You know, uh, but man, I'm looking forward, man, to this reaction, man, with Just Hilarious and Corey Wayne because the clips that you sent me out, man, it's something that's worth to laugh at, definitely for sure, and definitely informative. I'll definitely say so.
Yeah, it was a pretty good topic, man. Somebody was telling me the other day that I've been watching and rocking out with us. They said they definitely like the breakdowns because they're like, when we pull people up, we all give the different perspectives on these situations. So I think it is good to cover them because you get that entertainment element, but also we do be dropping some gems out here. You got some good critical thinking people that be pulling up with us also. So yeah, man, everybody's like seeming to like the setup and everything. But yeah, this is a good topic, man. Definitely they're gonna do a good breakdown on this one.
Yeah, definitely for sure, man. Like, I've noticed like, like the viewers is going up, and never really thought like this will have like a lot of replay value for such like a long like live stream. So most of the times when you're doing reaction videos, you're not really, the last thing you're thinking about is trying to make something with a long format type of content. But it just goes to show you that our dedicated viewers are live stream viewers, and they like to kind of dab into these type of topics. So salutes to you guys.
Yeah, shout out to y'all, man.
So without further ado, man, as always, man, salutes to O'Shea Du Jackson. I'm gonna definitely continue to shout you out, my brother, because the stuff you be posting out there, man, until you post something out there, hey, you making us rich. Well, a little richer, you know what I mean? So,
O'Shea doing a good job, man. I definitely like the breakdowns and stuff that he does, man. He does his editing on a whole nother level, man. So we might have to hit him up and get some cues. He might have to hold a seminar or something.
Yeah, man, definitely a talented brother. And shout outs to Marcus, who says, shout out, salutes to the panel in the chat, knowledge and relationships, and the Sophisticated Jerk, managed sophistication. Salutes
What's
to you,
good,
Marcus.
Pull up later, Marcus. Where you been at?
Let me get my sound bits ready too, man, because I've been lagging on the sound effects, man, because I haven't really been turning my device on, but definitely for sure, man. When people be coming up there, I definitely gotta play my sounds, man. So the air horns and all that, just so I could salute to you guys. But
anyways,
you
got the sounds ready. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. Powered by the Samsung Galaxy Note 10, man. So those are my sound effects. And then whenever I'm trying to do my recording and all that stuff, you got to have the Galaxy S23. Don't worry about the S24. Skip that and get the S25. Anyways, I'm not plugging in or sponsored by them, but you know what it is. All right, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. As always, it's fair use. So here we go.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy O'Shea Du Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Brothers, I really want to discuss something that is important to me because, when I listen to some of the African-American female, they will always point out to the fact that, you black men are not doing what you're supposed to do. Okay, you always will hear that. You will hear about how black men are not successful. You will hear these things all the time. And, there's some truth to some of our brothers not doing what they're supposed to do. And we all know that. Here's where that belief falls short. When they have the opportunity to be around powerful brothers who are doing things in the business world, brothers who have their stuff together, when they have that opportunity, what do we find? What do we find? I'm going to tell you, we find the sisters showing as much as disrespect to these men as the men that have nothing. Okay? I'm going to tell you, a lot of those sisters still not going to listen. Not going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it right now. they still not gonna listen. They're not gonna listen. All right? You try to teach them, and you could be in the same industry. You self-made, you got the game, and you're trying to work with them. What are they doing? They still have the same attitude towards you as they have towards a brother who don't have nothing. So then what does that get you? And I'm trying to tell you, young women out there, black women in general, I'm going to tell you exactly where it's going to lead you. With a man that's got something. It's going to lead your ass onto the sideline. That's exactly where you are going. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be facetious, but I'm here to tell you, they're going to get your ass up out of it. Let's talk about the brother Kountry Wayne. Kountry Wayne's a self-made brother. He getting on Club Shay Shay. He doing this thing. Jess Hilarious, who he was dealing with, is also popular, but she not on his level.
Let me pause real quick, right? For fair use purposes, and to also like elaborate a little bit. All right, so here's the scoop on this one. All right, Jess Hilarious is a comedian. Kountry Wayne is a comedian as well too. Of course, obviously, Jess Hilarious, she could be funny in her own way, but she's not as funny and talented as Corey Wayne is. I'm sorry, Kountry Wayne. All right. And before I even continue, picture yourself being in a relationship with someone and you're giving this person like the game, the ins and outs, but okay, you guys was once in a relationship. Now, we're going to break more down into it as we continue to play the video so we could explain what happened to them and how they fell out. But I just want to, put down your head, and I want to give shout outs to Truth is Never Favored. Thank you for tuning in. He says, good afternoon. I'm here, my brother. Can I come up? Yes, you could. Anybody could come up. Just give us a couple minutes, Truth, and we will share the link in just a minute after when we finish playing with the video. Foxy Moons premieres. Salutes to you, sis. Thank you so much. Peace, brothers. Ruby, thank you for tuning in. She says, hey, M3. Hey, sophisticated jerk. Salutes to you. What else? Okay, salutes to Wally. All right, shout outs to you as well. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. And also still shout outs to Marcus as well. So thank you for tuning in. Everybody.
But real quick,
mm-hmm.
You said Jess Hilarious is a comedian.
Yeah, from what I heard, like she does. I mean, that's what I heard. Like she's a comedian. So I mean, I don't really. But here's the thing: I never really watched like any of her. I mean, I don't know if she did stand up or something. I don't really know her as much, like as opposed to like Kountry Wayne and his like stand ups and stuff. But
all right, anybody in the chat, is she like funny or she got like a stand up or something? Because it seemed like lately, like she just been doing a whole lot of hating and stuff. So man, that's the tell-all sign of somebody that's untalented. So if y'all can inform us, let us know if she's actually funny or something. Oh, okay. Foxy says she's an internet comedian, aka corny.
Oh, damn. Okay. All right, that makes sense. You know what I mean? All right. Who else? Let's see. Wyverse says Foxy Moon's premiums. Do you see my message? That was like pretty much wait, what you mean by that, Wally? Do you see my message?
He must get ready to type that.
Oh, okay. And then definitely salutes to you, Truth. Thank you.
Yeah,
salutes
shout out to
Rio
Truth. Definitely
and my
got
brother in arms. STJ, the sophisticated jerk. Hashtag do the jerk. Okay. Hey, but don't over jerk sophisticated jerk. You know what I mean? All right. Yeah. Let's go ahead and play the rest of the video.
What was he trying to do? Trying to help the sister out, giving her some, things in there, trying to show her the game. No, she can't do that, right? She spent too much time trying to handle her brother. Let's remind you of this clip she had on the Cam Newton's podcast. Kountry Wayne. What happened? What?
Please. I'm already the whole time. Listen, had the lawyer call me, talking about, yeah, the divorce is like final. He had taken me out of town. I wake up next day. shade room. I'm a home wrecker and everything. I wake him up. Yeah, no. Get up off that heavenly sleep. Yeah.
But I must be honest with you.
Yeah.
You knew what getting into. Had 38 kids.
Yeah, but that don't mean like that. Don't
shit.
He told me. He said I was married, but we've been going through this divorce for a whole year. We had to be separated for a year or whatever, but now it is final. I can get my lawyer on the phone. This was presented to me before I even was like, all right, we can be in a relationship. Because I was just getting out of a relationship.
So remember, he had to go ahead on and check her about her attitude, let her know what was up. So he said this.
I don't know if you heard, but she was on Cam Newton's show. And she said, y'all was in a relationship. And, she had to wake you up one morning because it had gotten out that y'all were together. I mean, you want to laugh. I mean, she told her side on this show. And you want to tell
Jess, like I always told her, she never tells the 100% truth. And I let her do that.
Okay.
But I tell her the other day, I said, Jess, man, I kind of paid. I said, you got to get more going on in your career so they can start bringing up my name and your interview. I'm saying, that's the main question in your interview. That was working. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because Country Wayne called when I go on Good Morning America. Listen, you never talked about
Listen, I'm going to send a link in a minute.
You feel it? I'm like, man, we don't have.
I was comfortable not talking about it.
And I'm like, you can't. It's not working in your favor.
Right.
People go pretending, but they watching. They see Country Wayne is taking care of black people. Movement. Don't let the people fool you.
Now, remember, she went on and tried to be on the Breakfast Club. They want her to replace, to become the third host. All right, it has been the same since Angie Martinez left. Guess what? iHeart don't want to give her the deal. She asked him for too much money. So I was listening to Shig Smooth. Shout out to the brother. He has a different perspective because she, immediately called PJ Envy, Charlamagne the God trash for a SZA Mary J. Blige comparison, right? But here's Shig Smooth interpretation of that. I want you guys to listen to this, and I'm gonna come back.
Was pretty funny. TMZ approached Charlamagne while he was walking out the building. If you guys know how TMZ actually finds these people that they interview at random places, then you know exactly why this is funny. They asked Charlamagne about the situation going on with Jess and iHeart. Charlamagne said, hey, listen, man, we said we were going to start 2024 with a new co-host. It hasn't happened yet. We don't want anyone else but Jess, and I don't know what's going on. Charlotte, come on, bro. You know exactly what's going on, but I get it. You can't say anything. There's talks, discussions, NDAs. You and iHeart have been working together for about 14 years now. iHeart is a 49% owner of your podcast network. I'm about 99% sure that they're filling you in on every step going on with Jess. Now, today, Charlamagne and DJ Envy had a segment where they compared SZA to Mary J. Blige. Jess responded to it saying, yo, these are trash. Envy, shut up. I know artists be pissed when old heads do this because now everybody negatively comparing SZA to MJB, and it ain't even her fault. She has her own identity already. Knowing the media was going to pick up her calling her supposedly co-host trash and add on to the narrative of why she's not hired yet to go work with them, this is exactly what their plan is. And I gotta give to them. It's a great chess move. Let's continue to intertwine our names in the public so that way iHeart has no choice but to put the three of us together. This is not real smoke from Jess to Charlamagne and Envy. If you guys actually watched and listened to the Breakfast Club while Jess was up there, this is exactly the type of banter the three of them would have on air. iHeart, you gotta open up that wallet, man. Let's continue to keep an eye on this and see what happens.
So let me deal with this.
Okay. I mean, I know that's like a lot to digest in, but before I play the next clip, we'll continue the clip where O'Shea pretty much gives his perspectives on pretty much saying like, if she was with Country Rain, she wouldn't be in this situation. You gotta kind of ask yourself, like, okay, I know she's supposed to be an internet comedian, okay, and I know they kind of say a little couple things. She was asking for too much money, but we know there's more to it. So for her to I guess for them to like kind of reject her a little bit, it kind of tells you something about how they view this particular comedian. They don't really see much value into her. What do you think, Sophisticated Jerk?
Oh, no doubt, man. Just hearing her talk, she's one of those people, man. She's honestly a liability. That's what the issue is. Where I don't think a lot of females understand sometimes where, how it looks if you're going out there, you're talking about your relationship, and you're throwing that individual under the bus to a certain degree. You're always talking about it. Other people, especially you want to date other dudes, they're gonna look at how you're taking that approach, and they're gonna be like, man, I'm staying away from that. And she's just, throwing shots at the people that might employ you, because I was reading, when they was breaking it down, what she was saying in I guess in her IG post, whatever it was, she's kind of slandering the people she want to work with. So, they're probably looking at her like, man, how we gonna, is it even worth to give her this contract? She wants more money now, but yeah. So it just kind of looks like she don't know how to work with people, just too talkative. And then she's going to be one of them people like, I don't get my way, I'm throwing you under the bus, So I think that's what they're probably seeing, the red flags from her early. So they're just like, man, let's just dodge this this headache. She's already showing this, she's throwing everybody on the bus. Man, it ain't worth that check. She ain't even that funny, So I think that's what it mainly is. That's what I'm kind of getting from this whole situation. But going back to that interview with Cam Newton, my man, he got to stop rocking them capris. What I'm saying? Grown ass man, he got too much money. I know he think he's stylish and shit, but my man has some capris on in that interview. I don't know if y'all seen that. So
I'm gonna put out another video right where you could actually go through this podcast and you can see a little bit more of it. But yeah, we're gonna talk about the capris, man.
Yeah, we gotta get that. We ain't gonna let that slide. That brother had on a cat in a hat, top hat on, and some capris. So I don't know who thought that was fly. His stylist, whatever, need to be fired ASAP.
That boy was looking like the Black Monopoly man,
Yeah.
But we're gonna definitely get on Cam Newton's ass for that though. But yeah, going back to Jess, you was definitely spot on, because if I'm working in a corporation, I'm pretty much now these days going to check your social media resume. You know what I mean? I'm going to check to see, what do you do? How do you interact with people? And if you're the type of person, especially i.e. an example, all you're doing is just talking about Country Wayne, this, Country Wayne, that. He got so many kids. Like, he told me that he was in the process of divorcing his wife, but again, Cam Newton says you knew what you was getting yourself into. Don't lie. You already knew. So I don't even know why she was so surprised when the blogs came out and she found out about that news. Again, a little bit, Country Wayne was talking about that she pretty much allowed the press to pretty much press her, and destroy that type of relationship. Ruby says, she said Cam Newton is a stylish guy. Let them capris be fire, yo. No. See, I don't know why you want to be lying so much, man. That's cap. Okay. And then Big Red says that some of these nukas, right? I can't say the other word, is, well, fuck it, right? Well, we can't say the N-word, but we could say bitches though. Or bitches too. And then he says caprice, sheesh, right? Salutes to the intellectual soapbox. He says, thanks for the love, everyone. Yeah, no problem, man. Salutes to you, my brother. We're almost finished with the video. Before we let people up, we're almost finished with it. She says she's always talking about other people's relationships sitting in her car.
Facts. That's a good point.
Okay, Country Wayne is a true G. In all seriousness, he demonstrates such wisdom of how he chooses to handle situations and situationships, how I might add too. This shit's slow. Anyways, Intellectual Soapbox says, yeah, Cam got more swag than both of y'all combined. Oh, come on, man. Stop that.
Yeah, 84 tripping on that one. My man.
I know, man. But hey, man, I ain't gonna see 84 with the capris though. Nobody gonna be wearing those. top hat. I'll give him a little bit of credit though.
Yeah,
but
the top hat fly, but yeah, the capris, man, with no socks.
Gotta go. You know, you can wear khakis, man, but you know, not no capris. And then okay. So let's go ahead, man. We're gonna finish this video off, and then we'll start bringing people up here.
Have a lady who had a brother that could have taught her how to be independent, so much independent she would never need the Breakfast Club. Okay, do you think Country Wayne need the Breakfast Club? No, he don't say that. Okay, he getting $1 million a month. He getting to the bag. He doing his own things. He getting big time shows, Netflix comedy specials and stuff like that. All right, why? He's self-made, but she don't want to be on that level. And when she was with him, I know he had to let her go, because she's the kind of sister that you can't tell nothing. But what happens further on down the road? Look at him. All you gotta do is look at him. A lot of you successful black men, look at your ex-girlfriends. They don't want to listen. Where they at? Can't get nowhere. You try to elevate them. You try to help the sister. They don't want to listen to you. This is not everybody, but a lot of times they are not trying to listen to you, bro. Look at them now. Look at them. And it's a shame. A lot of ladies want to be around a successful black man. You get around there. The brother trying to help guide the way you don't want it, then you end up going out there doing it your way, and your way might work to a certain level, but it might not get to where you need to be. That's the thing. You might not get to where you need to be. All right? Then when you get dropped because of your own disposition and attitude, don't come around talking about why you can't find no successful black men. So nobody want to hear why you can't get a successful brother, why you can't get this and that. Nobody wants to hear it. You need to go somewhere and say that. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Dude Jackson. Back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I heard you before you do. Script the bell. We're out.
All right. So go ahead and change that real quick.
But see, just real quick, I like what O'Shea kind of brought up, man. Like, it's like, here you are by a multi-millionaire, somebody that figured out like YouTube, how to get paid and stuff. So instead of like tapping into that like wisdom and knowledge, you know, for her to just like sit on the sideline and not like utilize that knowledge and build herself up, you know, it just kind of shows what type of person she is, you know, because yeah, if I were to just even having him as a friend, like, damn, man, how you like, you know, executing this on a monthly basis to the point where you're getting $1 million and stuff. So she would have got a front row seat to like a business class, you know. So instead of like looking at it from that like positive perspective, you know, for her to like not tap into that, it also shows like I said, how she kind of operates in life. It almost seems like she wants somebody to pull her along and make her famous. Right.
We got a guest up in here, man. You know, true supporter. We got Wally in the building. Salute to you, Wally. What's good, guys? All right, cool. Thank you for tuning in. Salutes to everybody that's tuning in. All right, Wally, man, what's your take into it? And also, everybody, intellectual soapbox and knowledge relationships. We posted like the link to the StreamYard onto their channel, so it is pinned to the top. Just click on it, and you'll be able to join into the live stream. Ruby, I still see you in the building. If you want to join in, feel free to join through. Okay. Excuse me.
Truth, I sent it to your IG also, so pull up.
Okay. But yeah, Wally, man, what's your thoughts?
Oh man, my thoughts. So I remember at a time, right? It was her and B Simone. They had a show together, right? But I think something had happened where I guess their friendship like separated, and I think she was the one that was able to get the show, and B Simone, I guess she just got disconnected from it, right? So my thing is, what happened to that? That's what I remember.
Any answers? I'll say again.
No, I'm just saying that's how I remember it, if I'm not mistaken.
So you heard her before, Wally? Is she like funny or something? Like what's?
I don't take. She's just some regular chick, just with a mouth. That's all she is.
Oh, okay. I saw Foxy said she'd be like trolling a lot, talk about other people's relationships. So it kind of seemed like a what they call them, the drama people.
Yeah, but that's their main talent, is to be drama females. Like that's her main thing. I mean, as far as her comedian career, I didn't know she was even comedian. She ain't that. I did not know she was a comedian, but she does make me laugh. Just know that.
I mean, she do call herself like just hilarious. So I mean, like, I just assume like, okay, maybe she
Hilarious to who though? But to who?
I don't know, maybe to her mama, her family, her daughters, or sons. I don't even know if she have children, but somebody thinks she's funny, or
Well,
somebody
Wally said we need evidence.
Right,
big time evidence. Because
I
I heard some decent females that got some jokes, but no.
So
Like no one never requested me to this chick ever about her being a comedian, and she's this funny. Like she's just a regular. That's how I look at her.
But I did like how Cam gave her that pushback though. It was like, come on, man, you knew what you was getting into. My man got like 10 kids, you know. So so that's a lot, man. Where like for her to jump into that relationship, she do y'all think to a certain degree she was like chasing his fame?
Pretty much.
That's what I give that name.
In some cases. I won't just say chasing fame. I'll also say like, because I think, let's be honest, right? Country Rain, he put himself in a predicament of having 10 kids. If he's able to sit there and like he ain't tripping, then he must have it like that because he's playing something smart. Because when you look at him, he's just not in that atmosphere like he's in an atmosphere like he's dying to live every freaking damn day because he knows he got to provide for all these kids. He's just like, hey, it's good.
Yeah, no doubt. What's good, Truth? What's your perspective on this whole situation?
Good afternoon to the fellas. First for the formalities, how y'all doing?
Doing great, man.
Doing great, man. Good. Thank you for coming up.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the invite. This is man, another day in this crazy world, man. So we got two entertainers together, supposed comedian, one with a career that's blooming. When we're talking about Country Wayne, he actually is funny as hell. And then Jess, I mean, and you know she's from here. You feel what I'm saying? She's from my part of town.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So the thing is this, for me, they're talking about her relationship with him in reference to his past, right? That's what they're talking about, his children, his relationship.
Well, I think she went out on a couple interviews and she was like somewhat throwing him under the bus. Like she didn't know he was like married at the time. So I guess she's trying to like pretty much like salvage her self where she's just like, I didn't know he lied to me. And he's pretty much came out on like Shannon Sharp show was like, nah, she knew that I was divorced and stuff. You know, I was working on a divorce and how the situation was. So I think that's what kind of, caused this whole rift.
Right. So so we on the same page. So that's what I'm saying. Like most of these females, she's no different. They will get in a situation, like she said, she just got out of a relationship, right? So more than likely, the guy that she was supposed to just got out of a relationship, he was still there as she was transitioning to Country Wayne. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I didn't even catch that. No, that's
he's probably still around. He probably still hanging in the wind and whatever. So what she did was she had somebody before him. So she just thought it was just okay, not allowing that. More than likely, that marriage is still current, ain't it? That he's in, Country Wayne.
No, I think he did get a divorce and stuff. I think it was finalized.
It's finalized?
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but was it finalized when they first got together? No.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So you're getting in a situation where that situation is not done. Anytime he can say, hey, I want to go back home, I want to try again. That's where my family at. That's where my children at. So she knew what time it was. She know what's going on. She thought, as most women, that they can control the whole entire situation, the environment by bringing themselves in. Hey, I'm the new girl. I'm better than what he had. So it's automatically going to change everything. Sad to say, it didn't. And then on top of that, they're in a competitive field. They both comedians. So naturally, people is going to be placing them up against each other, especially with the climate we have. We got the male and female thing going on. So they both in the same professions and everything like that. So it's going to be comparisons. Who funny? Oh, she riding his coattails and all that type of stuff. She's going to have to be okay with, that's the guy and you're playing the back seat instead of looking at that as, a bad situation. Your guys is on top right now. And sad to say that as long as you're behind him, you're going to be called Country Wayne and Jess instead of, a JH. You feel what I'm saying? So she went on this guy, and I'm sorry, man. I never messed with Cam like that. And a jerk, you are absolutely right. He started this shit 10 years ago, bro. When they started going to the Super Bowl and shit like that, and I'm tired of that shit. Somebody need to tell him, yo, you need to cut that crazy shit out. Looking like you from Alice in Wonderland type shit. That shit ain't.
Oh, there.
We gotta cut all this out. That every time something is weird, that's swag. No, it's not. Like we take that shit too far.
Thank you. My man, look at that clip at the bottom.
Yeah, he got his fucking.
My man got bowling shoes on, capris, and an ankle bracelet. Y'all telling me this is swag?
No, man. Y'all gotta stop saying everything that's weird is hard. No, it's not. That nigga look like a fucking clown, yo.
Hey, look, this is my response to everybody that always want to lie, right? Come on, play it.
Why the fuck you lying?
Yeah, every time.
Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
All right, so before I get to you guys, right? Shout outs to Foxy and Marcus that came up in the building. Ruby says she's just as hurt as anyone else that won't take full accountability. He clearly doesn't seem bothered, but doesn't mean it didn't hurt him. He just responds differently.
I agree.
Nah, good comment.
And Foxy says, that's Fruity Pebbles.
Shout out to Foxy.
Yeah. Speaking of Foxy, how you doing, Foxy?
Salute. I am loving this with all these men. You guys are awesome.
Hello.
I guess this is my first. I think I spoke to you, N3, on another platform, but
on the Intellectual Soul.
This is the first time that we're meeting, so salute to you.
Thank you.
Wally.
I like that. You see how she came up here? She said I'm up here with all these men. This is awesome. I like that.
Marcus, darling.
Yeah.
So, my take on this.
Here we go again. Oh shit.
All right, go ahead, Foxy.
My take really quickly is that I've seen her on Instagram for like a couple of years ago, and she would always talk about relationships, and she always comes off as like a bitter woman, and she tries to sound inspirational about uplifting women, but at the same time it's like dodgy. She's like shooting shots at men.
Okay.
And I never she's like I said, she's mouthy for me, and I don't really like women like that. I don't like anybody like that. Like I can't be too extreme because I'm not like that. So when I hear a woman like that, it irritates me. Like I kind of side with guys like, well, listen, slow all that down, calm yourself down. So she's like that. She's very hyper. If you want to consider her alpha male, which I don't, masculine, but she so anyway, she trolls, so I've seen her that way. I didn't know that she was on Nick Cannon's Wildin' Out, and I don't think of her as a comedian. I think of her as trying to uplift women who have situationships and how to better themselves, but it comes off preachy and then, like I said, shooting shots at the men folks. So that's my take on it.
Yeah. No, appreciate your intake to it.
Let's go, Foxy.
I forgot that she was like on the Wildin' Out show. Just as Marcus says, he says just because she's on Nick Cannon's Wildin' Out, and we know how women for the most part get added on and try to get pushed up into the program.
She was on that show.
What's that again?
Now that she was on that show.
She's on that show. She's part of the cast. And
she
in order to make it to Nick Cannon's roster, no hate on him, but you got to climb the ranks, you got to pay the toll. So You know,
Yeah,
no
but
shots here.
she can afford it. She can afford it.
Yeah, well, she's gonna afford something, all right. Yeah, just I just, I don't really find, this is gonna sound a little controversial. I don't find most female comedians that funny. And I'm very selective on the comedians that I do listen to, for the most part. I just think she's just one of those on that clout chasing internet social media ride. And I've known about her for the past, I've heard about her name for like last 5-6 years. But other than that, when I saw her come up on any Cannon's Wallet now, I was like, she's part of the roster. Check, take one.
Yes, sir.
To be honest with you, I didn't really know too much about Just Hilarious until a year ago. And I know I probably saw her because I'd be watching Wild 'N Out too and some of the reruns, but a lot of times I don't really check it out like that. I'm just thinking, okay, she probably was like a guest, but the way you're talking, you saying like she's like a regular on the show.
Oh, she's more. Trust me, she's a guest, all right. It's sweet. You got it.
Yeah. Well, you know how it says, man. The great future will be in the industry. All right.
But let me ask Foxy a question because Foxy, I know you said she's she tries to do the inspirational, I guess, lane. Do you think she kind of contradicts her message based on her relationship pattern?
Yeah, that is clear by just this clip that you showed us. And in the very beginning, like I said, it's like Marcus said, she's been on the radar for the past, I want to say 5-6 years. But I know her from being on on Instagram, and it seemed like this is a double layer because it's like she wants it's appearance of, let me help other women by saying the certain truths, right? Or that sounds good. But at the same time, it's there's some messiness underlined in that. And I had to tune it off because I was, for a quick short minute, I was getting it okay, it sounds good. It sounds good. But then there's this underline where it's messy. And I'm like, I don't like messy. And now this all coming out, it makes sense because that's her. That's really who she is. This man has a family. The fact that he said he's thinking about working it out with his, but okay, you done slept with this woman. She has a right to, speak her mind and stuff because that's kind of it's a whole messy situation, period. But when somebody says they are going through a divorce and they're separated, there's a fine line between that. And if you're willing to engage in all that, then you know what? All parties are responsible. She can't play the victimhood because she walked in it with eyes open, maybe under the expectations and maybe a little fluffing from the man's part, because people, they want something new. They're going to spice it up a little bit, make it seem like it's not. And who knows if he was not in contact with his wife, even though they're not sleeping in the same bed together or in the same household together, who knows what the relationship really is like. So he could be telling Jess one thing, she's coming under the impressions on something else. So I think, both parties are wrong. To air it out is not necessary. But again, that's where she is. She's in that messy field. So I digress.
Okay. Yeah, she's looking for something to pull from to validate herself in a situation. Also, this is going to bring a light towards her. If she got any shows coming up, you know what I'm saying? This is all like motive. She did a show. She went on there with Cam, and then what's the name did a show. So now it's just like with the Cat Williams thing. Cat Williams got shows coming up. So he done said all this type of stuff now. Just, most people use material from their actual lives. So they probably she probably gonna have some new material dealing with him, all this type of stuff going to, comedic inspiration and stuff. You feel what I'm saying? But Jerk, you hit on a key point about as far as her presentation as a woman dealing with society, male and female dealing with society, and then how does that conflict with her relationships? First, I remember at one point, Marcus said he'd been looking at her for 5 years. I've been watching her ever since Facebook for about almost 10. She been just as long as Kountry Wayne for a long, long time. So if we're talking about at one point she was on the men's side, like what's shorty name? What's the girl that do all the shows in the car? She's great. She's great.
Damn, I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name.
She is amazing. She's been consistent this whole time, and she keep it real on both sides.
Is she Asian? She's not Asian,
no,
is she?
No, she's a black girl.
Gotcha.
Come on, somebody help me out. What's the name of the girl?
Yeah, I can't even think of it.
Somebody give him the assist. Hey, Alexa, Siri, help him out.
Matter of fact, Anton had her on her show.
Oh. Oh.
He had her on the show.
Melanie King?
No. What's her name?
I said Melanie King. Is that the one?
No, not Melanie King. Yo, this is wild.
We talking about a comedian, right?
No, she's influencer.
Oh, you talk. Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
She be in her car saying all these type of things.
Yeah. Oh, damn. I know who you're talking about. Oh my goodness.
I hate this. I hate when.
Shit. Hold on. Look, let me hunt this shit down. Hold up. Damn.
But Truth, you made a good point.
Cap confessions.
Just going to until y'all figure out the name, but Truth, I like the point you made. Like if she had a boyfriend before she jumped into Courtney Wayne, that was pretty quick then, because it sounded like that timeline. She ain't wasted like a day.
Right, because that's the first time that you see how she just threw that out there, like somebody ain't catch that. Oh, I was in a relationship before I got with him and all this type. Okay, so where old boy at? So hold up, you trying to throw him out there, trying to make it look like he's bad because he had a situation before you and everything that he was closing out. But you basically went into a relationship with a man with a situation that was still open, and he's married. So let's get this straight. You went to a married man that's still legally bonded, married, and then you want that situation to be what? Perfect.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Are we playing those type of games right now?
I told you. She wanted to cut corners to get to the finish line.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm thinking, Marcus.
I think you're talking about Love Dorsey, right?
Love Dorsey, that's it.
Yep.
She is like she's everything, man. Like she be spitting that real. I don't know who got with her and who helped out and who raised her, but she hasn't lied yet, G. I'm trying to tell you, she hasn't lied yet. But she was like kind of like one of the lanes of Love Dorsey, like where she was promoting real stuff. She was speaking out. Then she was from the crib. She's from Baltimore and all this type of stuff. So she had a large following. Then what happened was, like I think Foxy said, she started going into the lane where now it's about women. And then now that rubbed everybody a little off. It's like, okay, so when did you transition to, feminism and everything like that? And then everything's being pushed that way. And now she's using this situation, the relationship she's in, to now push that. You can see little bits and pieces where she's pushing it again. So it's for me, it's fraudulent, bro. I just don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Yeah, me neither. But shout out to Cam. Cam was like, "Look, I'm gonna get you this drink. I'm gonna let you vent."
Yeah, and he tore her everything out.
Yeah, Cam got her the wine, so he got her comfortable. He was like, "Hey, put that mic up to her."
Besides like the capris that he be wearing, that top hat.
That's what I want to ask Foxy. Foxy, so can you pull up the clip real quick? Like, give the visual real quick.
He's gonna keep on this.
All right, we gotta put Foxy on the spot. We need the female perspective on this. You got the.
I don't like his style as far as the tight pants and the high waters. His hat.
What about the hat? What about the hat?
Yeah,
of course, you would say about the house. Yeah, the feather.
Yeah,
the fedora.
You see it. I'm a hat person.
Okay, so the hat was fly, but as far as like the capris with the bowling shoes and the ankle bracelet, you're not feeling that?
No, and I don't like the tight pants. Like what I'm coming from the 90s era where we wore baggy, so this tight stuff going on now. I'm like, do your stuff breathe? What's going on?
Oh, so you from the cross color era? We had the extra baggy joints.
Extra large, man. You know
okay, I got you.
Wait, hold on for a second. What's up with the ankle bracelet anyway? Why you got that thing on?
That's what I'm saying. Ruby might have to pull up, and she was talking
I'm
about
sorry,
this is
but,
fly. Ruby, you might have to pull
I'm
up.
hearing some sus.
Yeah, I mean, he's, you know, I guess he shut it
Wait,
out
Cam
from
Newton
that
is wearing
whole-
ankle bracelets or ankle monitor?
No, that's an ankle
No,
bracelet.
look right
there.
there. Look right there, bro.
Yeah,
Look,
zoom
Marcus,
into that.
if I wish I could zoom this in, but I can't. But,
No, don't zoom in. What the hell's wrong with you?
And see, Foxy, listen, I know you said the hat is fly, but let me ask you a question. Is the hat fly on him?
Well, he has a big head, so it looks like a bucket,
Oh.
but
Exactly.
I like the style of the hat.
So that's what I'm saying. See, people will try something, and it's nothing wrong with the hat thing. Like even down, like I messed with Rio's when he had the
Hey, true.
golf
Stop
hats.
lying. You know that's the kind of hat you use to grain rice. You know when you're putting water in the rice and make sure that shit comes out. That's the kind of shit you put rice in and you funnel it out.
What?
Marcus is
What phallatry?
What's that old school Spanish rice hat? Yo, I got
You know,
one of
you
those.
get like jasmine rice. You
I'm
want some
done.
jasmine rice? Let me know.
You know
You
what?
mean you take off my hat and use my hat to scoop or get some jasmine rice?
Y'all out of pocket.
Yeah, Marcus, you a fool.
No, I mean his style is you know, that's what it is now, and it's not for me. It's not my cup. Like Rube said, it's not my cup of tea. But like I said, the style of the hat is nice. Again, his head is big, so it looks a little abnormal. But everything from the waist down is like, and those are not
dreads, so
even
that slightly don't help it.
yeah. He's got capris on, a high waters, and then he's got little Mary Jane shoes on, like the girls wore back in the 60s. Like it's not doing it. It's not doing it. But you know.
Yeah, that really shows that, man. Like women be paying attention from like head to toe. But I mean,
oh yeah,
look,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And for me, I look at nails and teeth on a man, on a person. Period. 'Cause
Hey, Foxy, do you and Cam have matching ankle bracelets?
I
they
have
got
one
the
on my
friendship joints.
You got the
I don't got gold. I got on my left side, but you know that's more of a woman thing. It could be tribal. You know, I don't know if he's tribal man, but you know there are tribal men that wear ankle
What about
bracelets.
village people?
Not that type of tribal man.
Marcus, you don't go around wearing like any like neck bracelets too, right?
No, I mean I was gonna buy an ankle monitor though, not an ankle bracelet, just in case for like April Fools. Tell them I'm on probation or parole, you know, but let them know. Like, no.
Bar, this
And
is
the thing
I'm
with the
interested.
men-
You go play this clip. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Foxy.
No, I was just gonna say really quickly, and the thing with the men wearing choker necklaces, diamond necklaces, that's not a good thing. That's not a
Yeah,
good
it's
look.
sus.
Yeah, that's definitely.
It's sus, and then it looks
Fox.
like
Please
you a dog.
tell
That's
him
how
again.
dogs wear chains on their necks. Like it doesn't look cute at all.
Listen, man.
But Ruby don't care, right? Because she says like, look, Cam can still get that knob, slop, pants or not.
Oh my gosh.
Ruby said she gonna be in a mansion. She's like, I don't care what y'all talk about. Ruby
Yeah,
said,
I mean,
shoot, I'll be in a
he's
Bentley.
He's cute looking, but his gear like that would throw me off. Like
Hey,
I'm
Ruby,
not.
can he keep that hat on while he getting in there?
Yeah, you gonna have the hat and the ankle bracelet on.
But see, like this is
Like
like
the ankle bracelet.
but see, this is like okay, a little similar to like okay,
Whatever happened to men just buying like a nice like watch, like you know, like that's like a manly thing. You get like a watch, you wear it on
nice
your
little
wrist, you know what I'm
Bracelet,
saying? Get,
you know, something,
cut the
but, yeah.
cufflinks with a 2-piece or something, or even just some slacks. I don't know, you know.
That's a man's man, Marcus. We're not in those days anymore, apparently.
Clearly, I can tell. Clearly, I can tell.
Yes, the hell we is. Hey, Foxy,
those-
yes, the hell we is. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm right here, baby.
Those are not pants and shorts. Those are ports.
Yes, sir. It's still here. We ain't going out of that era. Hell no.
And he's not that young. Like he's really not that young to be trying to. But I guess you know he was rigid.
Oh, here we go. He hit the wall. He hit the wall.
No, this is like what happens like when you're rich. You know, when you're rich, like you ain't gotta try that hard. You could just wear like any ridiculous sponsor outfit, and then you still
Wear jorts. Wear jorts.
Hey, Rio, you're right.
You never-
Society,
look,
you're right, but we ain't gonna let him get away with that, right, Rio?
Right,
We ain't
right.
gonna let him get away
But
with that shit.
you know, at the same time, I'm like, okay, if he was like, okay, look, man, this is on some sponsor gear that I have to wear, I'd be like, okay, well, at least like you're wearing that as opposed like to a dress. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, yeah.
we'll definitely
Like
go
if he
over
was
to the
sponsored
top.
somebody was paying him to rock gear. So
Man,
Listen,
I
I'm
don't
just
give a
hold
rat's
on.
ass what it is.
I'm just
I'm wearing
saying
that
I'm just saying I'm gonna wear that hat if I'm gonna go
I'm with you,
fish
Wally.
for silver and gold. I'm using that hat to funnel it out when I'm getting the water and the rocks. I'm
Oh,
trying
you
to get
said
the
it,
gold and
sir.
silver at the lake. I'm got to go through that the Oregon Trail.
Yeah, Wally, I'm with you 100%. I ain't
Look.
rocking it regardless. But I'm saying
I
at least it
mean-
makes sense.
Yeah,
Wait,
no.
hold
Look,
on, hold
if
on.
I'm saying this, if we're talking about the shirt, the jacket, the pants, fine. The shoes and the freaking hat, different hat, but the shoes got to go. And that freaking ankle bracelet shit, that shit got to go.
Hold on, guys. I gotta read this comment. She says,
Uh-oh.
"Whoever hating on people's styles got to post their closets and their freshest outfit to really speak on this. Haha, y'all be wild."
Okay.
Well, look. Well, see, Ruby, this is
Okay.
all part of the show. This is called Reckless Reviews, right? So we gotta.
Yeah, Ruby, we going in over here.
Not
Yeah.
reckless Ruby.
Or you better stop. But yeah, you know, we gotta be reckless with our reviews. You know, sometimes we talk about one person. Now we're seeing like, what are those type of shoes or whatever, and we gotta just get on them. That's just what it is. And we got Lola in the building. Salute to you, Lola. Thank you for tuning in. Lola, if you can pop up, we would definitely
Lolo.
love to hear your perspectives on just hilarious country
He
rain.
was gonna say just Jack.
No, what? Wait a minute, isn't there like a person named Just Jess or something?
Yeah,
on
there's all
on
kinds of
Yeah, I think
YouTube.
she's-
There's a
Yeah.
couple.
But she's on Wild 'N Out, right? The lady with the red hair.
You're
No,
talking
that's-
about Justina. That's Justina.
I mean, just Justina. Now Justina, she's hella funny though, and she's not even like a
you
comedian.
think
like,
so?
Yeah,
She's all right.
Yeah, she is.
Marcus said you got
Oh.
pushback.
Oh, you got some
Yeah.
pushback. Okay, what's the pushback?
Yeah,
though?
I'm the as a guy with the misogynist standpoint. Hell no.
Oh,
She's okay funny. She's not comedy funny.
you said she's not comedy funny.
Yeah, she's
But
not
she's
comedy
what
funny.
funny?
She's
Yeah,
okay,
she's like that every
She's
now and
okay
then. She'll
funny.
get like one or two with that raspy voice, but it's fine. It's like aged denim.
Man, y'all just
Yeah.
hate because she's a woman.
Damn.
You know.
No. Hey, look, she got bars. I'll give you that. She got musical bars, but as a comedian, no. No.
Sounds like Jonah Rivers and her dog.
Ruby love her some Cam.
That's actually kind of funny.
That is funny.
I don't know if y'all know who Joan Rivers is. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, Joan Rivers and her daughter been going in for years, man.
Yeah.
I think she was
That's
directly
right.
talking to Marcus though, but you know.
Yeah, she throwing shots at
Yeah.
Marcus.
She was definitely
She
talking
said
about
y'all though.
No, y'all means Marcus though.
Yeah, that's the whole
Yeah.
busing.
Y'all Marcus.
I don't know. I like how he just puts me under the bus. Like I ain't contributing to the show no more after this M3. Ain't shit.
Presidential.
Lola
Marcus,
says, like,
darling, where have you been, darling? I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh
I know,
no, my bad.
come up so then we could fill you in. But basically, just hilarious. I was about to say that again. Just hilarious, right? Cannot stop getting Corey Wayne out of her mouth. Like she just gotta regurgitate him. You know what I mean? Maybe it's for the clout or to stay relevant. I think mostly she's just trying to stay relevant. And since she's a internet comedian, she has to do what internet people do. But she's not
This is
funny to me in my
clout, right?
opinion.
This is clout at its best, bro. She's pushing this.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to push, like, what have we been seeing really over the last 3 years being pushed? People riding people coattails and clout.
First time listening to Reckless
It's always
Reviews.
been some type of drama. Everybody wants the so-called tea. Everybody wants in relationships, and especially over the last 3 years, man, we've been seeing relationships flatline at alarming rate. Even we talking about literally flatlining. Like, remember what happened to what was it, the Green Ranger and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really, for me, the way I look at it, and again, I know everybody's not not religious and everything like that, but for me, we're in the spiritual warfare, and there has been a concerted effort of making sure people don't come together. and then destroying marriages like it has never before over these last 3 years. All I've been seeing is divorce. Like even one of my closest brothers, bro. And if you would have seen him and his wife, you know, his wife was his first. My brother was a virgin, and he got with his wife. They was together for 10 years. Got 2 beautiful sons and everything. And then all I know is I called him up like 3 months ago to link up with him to hoot with him. And I was like, yeah, hey, such and such, you, Angel, we going out to dinner tonight and everything like that. He was like, yeah, truth, yeah, like, we're in the process of getting divorced, man. I got a new apartment and everything. I said, what? When the fuck did that happen? He was like, yeah, man, all this tech, like, and you could hear it, man. That man loved her, man. That man loved her. He been in love with her since the first day he got with her. We went to trade school and everything like that. He was with her then before they got married. And it's just hurtful to hear that type of stuff when you see somebody have longevity in a marriage and you like, oh, shit, they going to make it. They going to make it. And then all of a sudden.
Truth, you don't mind me asking who filed it?
Huh? She did.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
But not true. That's a good point, though. Because like you said, I think a lot of people and that's what I'm kind of seeing with Jess Hilarious in this case, where I don't know why people, go in public and bash the other person. Because I mean, if you really want to attract a good, I'll say, person, in your relationship, and they don't know like how many people that's probably gonna push away from after they jump out there like that. She's throwing them under the bus because another guy gonna be like, man, I ain't about to mess with her because. She's gonna throw me under the bus now, so I just don't understand why people do that, man.
Right. More than likely, my fault. Let me just say this.
No, you good. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, more than likely, she went back to the guy she got back with. I mean, was with before Country Wayne. I'm willing to bet money.
What was the guy's name?
She went. Whoever she was with before Country Wayne, she went back to.
Give them 3.
Yeah, MT Googling it. MT's like, we gonna pull him
up. Be like, CSI, here we go again.
I'm willing to bet money, if they ever come out talking about her past relationship, we done reconcile, we done rekindle some shit. I guarantee it. Just please remember I said it. If we found out, just remember I said it, bro.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, because Country Wayne, I thought this was like a recent relationship. He was like, man, this was like 5 years ago. So this wasn't even recent, really. And she's still like talking about it. So she definitely probably on that old, trying to, get the status from it, keep herself relevant.
That's what I was saying, Jerk. You can clearly see it's a clout move. Like when people use that word, like that's a new cliche that's going around that everybody's saying clout. That we just throwing around. But this is actually, why else is we still talking about it? Why else is she still making it relevant? You feel what I'm saying? I mean, can anybody help me? What is it going to do? Why?
Yeah, so look, truth. Yeah, let me throw this in because I'll say this, right? In a lot of cases, we have to be mindful because it's not like she just came up in there and started talking. It was a question asked, right? By freaking Cam Newton, right? Isn't that the case? So my thing is, in that same sense, let's be real. One, she don't got nothing going on because if she got something else going on, I mean, I'm pretty sure that would be the question asked on the table. So my thing is, let's be honest. Cam, he was just using that situation to really just big up his show because let's be honest here. What else was going on in the airwaves that he was really boosting up on? I mean, think absolutely. About it. Ever since after the Club Shay Shay thing, bro. I mean, you had to do something to get in that wig. You had to do something to get in there. And boy,
he said to get in that wig. He said to get in.
No, not in that wig. Well, I'm not saying that wig, but try to widge in.
Yeah, for sure. So that's what I'm saying, Wally, is okay. So with her, if hold on, damn, I missed it. I missed where I was going. Say the last thing you said, Wally, because I missed where I was going because it was going to tie in. Because you actually
no. So what I was saying was pretty much because of Cam, right? Because Cam was the one asking the questions, and she replied to that.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, it is. Like, so basically, bro, like if I ask you a question that you want to keep personal, you don't. I mean, if you really want to keep personal, you're not going to tell me, correct?
No, that's true. That's facts.
Yeah, so these people, they want it to be known, bro. They don't have to. We don't do anything we don't want to do. I'm pretty sure everybody up here, we have things that we have, even if we built relationships behind the scenes, we have things that we haven't told each other. You feel what I'm saying? Even disclosed on here. We say things that we want to say. So they're not going to come on here and say something that if they ain't want it made known, oh, it's personal, I don't want you talking about it, so on and so forth. Why did you get up there and say something then? You want us to know. Right. And she think this is a deploy that she's going to use to funnel whatever she's got going on. Do she got any shows coming up?
Nope. That's why Country Wayne saying, babe, you gotta let go of my name. Big up yourself.
So okay, so she ain't got nothing coming up. So she's trying to use his name to try to get something going. That's what it looks like,
and truth, I think it was also the thing, like, I think she knew, like, because, he probably had the 10 kids and stuff like that, it wouldn't look favorable for him. So I think that's why she probably's like, let me go out there and make it seem like, hey, he didn't tell me all this information. Like, you can't Google
he really has 10 kids?
Yeah, they said he got 10 kids.
Oh, I thought you guys were just talking shit.
Let me ask you a question, bro. Okay, so let me ask you a question.
Truth. I wanted to just interject because I want to ask you a question, actually. Yes, or not rather ask you, but to add on to what you were talking about prior to this segment where you were saying, your brother and his wife are divorcing, and the past 3 years you've been seeing that. We've been seeing that play out in media. But remember when the pandemic happened, and the lockdown, people were forced to hibernate with each other. Mm-hmm. And prior to that, people, I think, and the divorce rate and domestic violence rate went up statistically. I don't have the numbers, but it was said that those numbers were going up. Divorces and violence. Right? Yeah. Because you got to think, now you're with this person 24 now. There's no going to work. There's no going anywhere other than the grocery store and, back at home. So now you're dealing with this person that you probably wasn't really paying attention to before that. So now every little thing is bothering you. All that stuff starts to accumulate. And now there's this breakaway, and people who weren't used to really cohabitating correctly with their spouses or their living partners, this was a window for them to be like, you know what, I'm out. Some couldn't deal with that.
Yeah, that's actually, I'm glad you segue into that. That's actually a great point. So I was talking about this point yesterday. Why are we getting with people we don't like, bro? Why are you with somebody you don't like?
It's hard because let's say like you're like, in case in point with your brother, 10 years. So if you think 10 years back, there were things, love is new. Listen, everybody has a representative when they first meet their person. You're not going to come out the gate showing all of yourself that person. So it's kind of hard to say why are we getting with people we don't like. I think pretty much in a couple of months you got a good judgment, a good gauge in, am I going to stick around with this person or not? After that, all bets are off. So it looks like why would you be with this person you don't like? You don't know how they was acting in the beginning of it. That hook line somebody into them being together.
Jada.
So this is basically what
she
I'm saying.
She knew clearly, but she wanted to be with somebody who's going to secure her line.
So what happened is, this is what I mean by we getting together over superficial things. And I've been having this conversation ad nauseum. And this is why relationships is not lasting. We can't even get into, courting and marriage and anything of longevity because of the fact nobody's doing things the right way. We're getting with people, oh, they smell good, they look good, they got money, it looked like it's going good time, oh, let's have sex. Oh, since the sex is good and we having fun, we laugh, we joke. Oh, it's a comedian hour. Oh, let's try to make this into a relationship. No. I don't know. I never seen you be a father. Where your children at? I don't see you around your children. And I want children. I never see you around your children. I never seen you around your nephews, nobody. I never seen you interact with children. I never seen you go visit any children, anything like that. I never seen you on the phone talking to your children, handling situations where they're in school, where they having problems with their friends, Never seen you hear about you picking them up, and you got a car full of girls because you taking your daughter to the movies and things. Nothing that you constitute is showing the father, but yet you want to have kids with this man. That stuff is not making sense, and vice versa. Men having babies by women. Where did you see that she's a mother? Is she home? Is she a homekeeper? Is it peaceful? Is it clean? Is there food cooked daily? Is clothes folded where things got to be organized? Because children, they thrive in an environment that's organized and structured, which make it less stressful on them because then they can start focusing on the things that they need to take care of. All these type of things, nobody's doing it to. We're complaining, but we're not doing anything for success. Like the current relationship that I'm in now, I made sure that I actually like this person. First and foremost, she had to have a relationship with God on her own. Not one that, I'm building or I'm spiritual or, or all this type of stuff. I'm trying. I used to be in it, but now I'm trying to get back in it. But we can read the Bible and stuff like that. I want to go to church with all that type of stuff. No, she has a relationship with God. She goes to church. She reads. She prays. She's on the choir. She's a professional singer. All these type of things. You know what I'm saying? I hear her actually pray for other people. So I know on her own, without me, that staple, she has that. So now I can trust in her that she's at least going to do what's called the right thing. She's going to choose to do what is right more likely than not. That person I can now grow with. And on top of that, I like her. I like how she looks. I like how she laughs. I like how she smells. I like how she interacts with her children. I like how she interacts with her family. I like everything about her. We're just not compatible to the things that we have in common. Now, also, she's also what's called suitable. She fits me. She's a homebody. I'm a homebody. I go to work, hang out with my children, and then I come home. Those are the things I do. I don't hang out in the streets. She doesn't hang out in the streets. She's with our children most of the time. We go to work. All those type of things. She fits my whole makeup. You feel what I'm saying? So now that's a recipe for success. Now all I got to do is be who I say I am now. And she said, as long as she say I be who I say I am, she will trust me, and then we can continue this walk.
So, Truth, respectfully, this isn't your first relationship, right?
No.
Okay, so before that, you had to go through a couple of women to get to this woman.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So my point is that initially, we're going to bump our heads in the road with people. So because you're at a certain point now in your life in a relationship, we have to go through a couple of mills. We got to run through some things respectfully to know, okay, this is now at a point. This is not what I don't want. This is what I'm going to accept. This is not what I'm going to accept. And all the criteria that you check off in your box that fits your mold. So to each his own at the end of the day, but we do need, I think that this whole pandemic and the way things are playing out is the great reset. And you're right, there is a spiritual warfare going on, and it's going to be the haves and the have-nots spiritually, financially, and otherwise. So it's the tearing apart to rebuild, and those who are on one accord will build differently from the ones that are scallywagging around, like these people that we see on social media and even in real life. Because there's people that was like a Jess and a Kountry, like real life. There's dudes that got 10 kids. There's chicks that got 5 kids, 3 different baby fathers, things of that nature. And those people are not really going to be. I mean, I don't know if they'll ever become Big Cannon. Right, honestly speaking, even though we bash Jada and their weird and thing with her man, her husband, the fact that it's okay when marriage and dating are totally different. Because I'm married, I've been married almost 30 years.
Yeah.
So, and we courted back in 95, late 94, 95.
Listen to the word used.
What? Courted?
Courted. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Foxy,
because we did.
Foxy, real quick, Foxy, you're cooking. Please don't give Jada no credit for anything.
Yeah, please.
Literally, you've been spitting the show. That's why I've been falling back. I'm just listening. I got the notebook out, but I feel like you're gonna be giving them some props.
I took out the holy water. I got the holy water, the cross, everything.
They're highly weird. Let's be very clear. They're highly weird.
That's Demon City over there.
That's Demon City. Absolutely.
Yeah, as long as we're clear on that, you know.
Yeah,
we're very clear on that. But so when you
shout out to the entanglement.
Been there, done that. If you let's say, okay, so I was with my husband when I was 18 years old. My husband was 20. Technically, that's young, right? That's relatively young. So you haven't really experienced too much. So you grow with this person, and sometimes you can grow out of that person. Doesn't matter if you're married. I went to God with my marriage. We both did. But it's not all peachy keen the way it's presented to certain people. You got to learn and know, yeah, it's great in the beginning. Things are forming well. But, you know, there is such a thing as a 7-year itch. And 10 years also, there's a mark. Those are not myths. Those are real things.
What is that? What is that?
Well,
like I just said, it's like chicken pox.
I don't want to skirt. Yeah. What is that?
No. 7-year itch for some means that they're restless in their relationship. It could, you know, you're tired, if for better lack of words, with the person, right? Some things are just, it's become monotonous for some people. Some people can't handle the married life, right? And so this is why they do certain things. And then there's this reconnection. And then another cycle happens. And then from that cycle on, if you pass that 10-year mark, you're kind of much in the good. You're in the clear.
Talking about August. Is this an August reference?
That's what I'm getting. She danced around that a little bit. I caught that, Marcus. She said the 7-year itch. That means like somebody got to get piped down by somebody else.
Damn entanglement. Jesus, save us.
The world just happened here.
I'm just explaining a relationship and certain things and how certain relationships can play out. And, you know, like, Truth is in his relationship now where things are solid, but you had to go through a couple of relationships that brought you.
So Foxy, I'm gonna just interject right here. That for some reason in our community, we project that so much for some reason, and that right there, I don't know why we project that. We have to go through something wrong. We don't. We don't have to go through bad. We don't have to have infidelity. We don't have to have abuse. We don't have to have, you know, where somebody's gambling or drugs or anything that wrecks people's homes. We don't have to have that. What happened is we all make a choice. It's nothing making you do these things except your own fruition. We do these things to ourselves. 90% of the stuff we go through is self-inflicted. It's not some opposing force making us do these things to our spouse. It's not some opposing force making men cheat on their wives. It's not some opposing force making women cheat on their husbands or get restless or anything because they're bored.
Or a 7-year itch.
Yeah, or 7-year itches and stuff like that. That stuff comes from what's called selfishness. And what I always tell people, same thing. Just like I gave you the evidence of my brother, because that was one of my brothers for the situation about divorce. I have 2 brothers also with their wives. And it is amazing. Amazing. On a whole nother level. The problem is, the one thing that we don't have, most people don't have something up over top of them. And that's why I said the God thing. If someone has God in their life and they fear him, that is what keeps them in line. My girl is not going to fear me. I'm nobody. I'm a flower fading in the wind. I'm trash. But if she has a relationship with God that will help her govern herself to say, hey, there's directives that our Father wants me to do for this man that I am allowing and submitting myself to be my husband, and I must follow these guidelines. And likewise, why wouldn't I do this for a man that is already submitted completely to God and he's willing to do these type of things? Me, I don't believe in, walking how everybody walking around here talking about, exercising your options and all this type of stuff and all this type of craziness, because that has nothing to do with marriage. I believe in the confines of marriage under the guise of what God designed it to be. And a lot of times, because of the way the world is, a lot of people say they are in a relationship with God, but they operate how the world operates, when it clearly says we are supposed to be operating how God wants us to do versus the world. People want to have these open relationships, situationships, entanglements and all that type of stuff, and it's perverting who God is in the construct of what marriage and the covenant actually is. And this is why we can't get on. We the black community, we can do things good too. Everybody else ain't got to also only be the ones that have longevity and 35-year marriages and 40-year and going to death and everything like that. We have examples of people growing old and not splitting up and maintaining and not being selfish and raising kids. Everything we don't have to have dysfunction. And I'm gonna leave this out there. It's old proverb. It says, smart people learn from their mistakes. Wise people learn from the mistakes of others. We have to get the word out. Okay, this is what I made a mistake by. This is what I do on here. I constantly go back what I did wrong. I share that. People be like, why you share that? Because I don't want y'all to be dumb like me. Don't be stupid like me. Do things the correct way, and you eliminate a lot of pain for yourself, a lot of pain for your family, a lot of pain for other people. You will have a lot more money to show for. You will waste less time. And you will acclimate a lot more influence in this world. The stuff that I've done over the last 4 years compared to, almost 40 years, I've done so much. And I can imagine if I had this knowledge and where I am now. And, if I had my relationship with God 13 years ago when I was 18 compared to now.
Yeah, see, that's what I was going to ask. Were you always a righteous man? Were you always in, so it's like, I hear what you're saying, and I salute you to coming around to finding your way.
We need to get there. That's what I'm saying. We need to.
But when we're talking about, but we're talking to worldly people.
But that's what I'm saying. If that breeds success, right? Mm-hmm. If that breeds success, why not do it? Because we all claim to be smart, right? If I ask everybody on this panel or anybody on other panels, everybody say, "Oh yeah, I'm smart. I'm
a freaking genius."
Yeah, I'm a genius. I'm intelligent. I'm a scholar. Why not do the right thing? Because that's the easiest thing to do.
Real quick, go ahead, Foxy. I'll let you.
It's good when you're talking about yourself, right? But when we're now involved in somebody else, it's a whole different ball game. So you're you're in a different pinnacle in your life and your relationship, but most people are not living your life. So what are the messages that we're going to relate to those who aren't living your life? Because there's a lot of people, there's a lot of heathens, right, that are living the country, Jess, Jada, Will, and that's all right, but we can't. So here's the thing with religion and spirituality, right? Because I'm both. I don't go to church. I do have my Bible sitting right next to me every day. I can quote scriptures and all that good stuff, but I also know that I have a direct relationship with my ancestors and those who have traveled before me. So I tread lightly when I talk to people in regards to religion, because they're not on that same walk as you and I are. So we got to talk to them in another way that still is living on a path of righteousness, but not where we got to put our views to them, because that could repel them. You know what I'm saying? If we're trying to hone them in and have them walk on what we call a straight and narrow, we have to come at them in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like when I talk to my son about relationships, or my daughters, I don't really bring God too much into it, although they know who God is or gods. But I do speak to them to let them know, to be a righteous person when they walk out of this house. You know what I'm saying? Not to harm anybody, not to, doing all that good stuff that we say, going by the golden rule and things of that nature. And so when we're talking to others about relationships, we have to kind of engage with them and go into their shoes, right? To see what it is that's wrong with them in that or in their relationship. Because now at an older age, we can say, all right, yeah, we're good now. But if we're talking to a 25-year-old or a 30-year-old, right? Or we're talking to our younger selves, how do we convey what we learned other than don't do this, don't do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
right.
Go ahead.
Hold on, real quick, everyone, right? Because I don't want to go too much off the top, especially with religion. But
you don't say.
Yeah, I know. No, you good. You guys good. So Jerk, I know that you had.
I'm just saying.
Something. Yeah, I know you had posted something right about the history of all her ex-boyfriends. You want to kind of dab into that?
Yeah, I just put in the back link because I know we was talking about it. So yeah, I scrolled through to kind of see who her past relations was and stuff. So I mean, it didn't say too much really, but it kind of hit on to what Truth was talking about. She definitely, I would say, jumps from relationship to relationship. It seems like, and don't do the. I like what Foxy was saying. When Truth pointed out the word courting. But I did want to ask a question to the panel because I do think, the conversation we was going down where Truth and Foxy was talking about the religion and stuff like that. But do you think most people are kind of getting in relationships, trying to take advantage of somebody? Do you think that's the major issue? Because in this case, it seemed like Jess Hilarious wanted, the status or the fame that came with Courtney Wayne and stuff, to kind of tap into that. And, a lot of guys also, they going into a relationship based on looks and stuff like that. So you think that's the major issue?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jess Hilarious.
That's what I was saying. They don't even like each other, bro. You can listen to when people talk, when they talk about the individual. When you hear them actually talk about the person that they used to be with and everything like that, you can be like, so why the hell was you with? You didn't like them at all. Damn. What do you like about them? That's the first question I would ask somebody, but I can hear it. You don't even like the individual. So that means
she liked what he could do for her.
It was somewhere along the lines, Jerk, it was some type of motive. And then there was some type of plan that she had for this relationship. She probably looked at it, for a situation of, building her career. Of course, they got money. This is, different type of lifestyle. Fame, attention, all these type of things that's going to come. Oh, this is the new couple. This is the comedic couple. All this type of stuff. It seems like that she probably had a plan, because if you look at the basis of what a relationship is, why else would you jump in this and now complain about his 10 kids, his relationship before that, and doing this and doing that, all this type of stuff you complaining about? It sounds like that's the type of person you don't like. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why did you do it then?
Wally, I know you was about to say something, but I think we cut you
off.
I
was going to say something, but I'm resting my masculinity, so I'll let Wally go.
We get you next, Marcus.
But because just going back to what Truth and both Foxy were going to the argument. They're discussing what they were discussing. But I mean, I'm gonna have to agree with some of what Truth was saying, because we have to be very honest. I get the whole phenomenon of the 7-year itch. I heard about it and all that stuff, but it's at the same notion. I think the biggest problem with why that type of theory is even available is because people are just not self-reliant of themselves. They don't really look at themselves and just reflect back at their lives. Let's be real. We all know who we were at 5. We not the same person at 10. Who we were
Yes.
at 10, we're not the same at 15. Who we're at 15 is not the same as who we are when we're turning 5 years old. Like, we're not the same people back in the days. So we don't want to
Right.
reflect on ourselves and hold ourselves to accountable, look at that damn mirror and realize we've changed a lot. But we changed for the good or have we changed for the bad? The worst.
Exactly. Dang, you
And
just
that's
said it,
the
bro.
reality. People don't want to fucking do the work. Which everyone keeps preaching out here in these YouTube streets, but they be mad when they be preaching that. But it's like, it's the truth.
So Foxy, let me ask you a question. If a dude came to you and he had like 10 kids, would you even like consider that, even if he was like, say like Courtney Wayne status? Because that's what I was kind of interested at. Like, would you even entertain that?
No entertainment.
Okay, so
Exactly.
she was
five,
Fugazi
it's
from
like-
the jump, huh?
Yeah, and 5, that's 3. That's a comfortable level. I get it. But 5 and 10,
Hold on, I gotta pull the Drewski line. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? 3 to 5. Well, you said 3 to 5. You make it sound like it's a 9 to 5.
I didn't get
but
I didn't get the numbers though.
what's that? What do you mean by
if
that?
he has 3 kids, that's negotiable. I mean, not negotiable. I could work with that. But 5 to 10
5.
kids,
Well, so what's wrong with the NBA lineup? What's wrong with that?
that's too much for me, my friend.
A starting 5. What's wrong with that?
It's not my
Because
own
it only
starting
got a
5.
bench.
And that's
What if all those kids grow up to be successful like him? All 10 of them.
I don't have anything against the children. It's just it's above my pay grade. That's too much for me.
Oh,
I
I
mean,
get it. So it's kind of like a place of business. You have a limited capacity. I got you.
But let's be real, even if they did all get successful, then what? They're not gonna share with her.
I appreciate her saying that.
Those are not my kids. Like, if that's not my 5, you know what I mean? It's and it goes the same way. Listen, a dude
This is
who
like
hears
a
a
Fab
woman have
5
5
Michigan
kids,
all over again.
they're like, nah, man, right? Let alone a woman come out with 10 kids, she's gonna be by herself. God bless the man that will really stick it out with her. Because seriously,
Salute to Don Hardy. Mm-hmm.
So, Jerk, do you, since she's saying she's coming honestly to the table saying, oh, I won't deal with that, would you rather somebody come in your life trying to fake it and knowing that they don't want to deal with it, or she come and say, hey, brother, we can be friends, but that right there, I can't sign up for that, honestly, and I don't want to hurt you, and I don't want to waste time.
And you can
I
only
love-
have
I
a
love the
third of the
honesty.
kids. You can
Yeah,
only have a
especially
third
when
of
you
the
have kids, I think you gotta make a proper assessment, because like in this case, like you got somebody coming into the lane that technically shouldn't even be there, but they're definitely coming in for the wrong reasons and stuff. So I did like how Cam kind of like, man, you knew like
Right.
you know what you was getting into.
You know
man.
what?
So,
I'm glad you hit on that one, because let's be real, there ain't no way she was gonna be able to have a relationship with all 10 of them kids.
Yeah.
No way, nigga.
But here's the thing though, she, as much as she was like bluffing up, talking about like starting a future with him, building like a better connection. Honestly, like I'm for sure that if everything went through, she wouldn't really last in that relationship anyways though. And nor did she really care about the family. She didn't care about the kids like that. All she wanted pretty much was to be with him. And actually, I don't even think Kountry Wayne lived with his children anyway, right?
I think they scattered.
Elaborate on that, Rio. Elaborate on why you think that. Elaborate on that.
Because it's like she's looking more of like, okay, when a woman is like looking out for herself, okay, she knows that what type of like
feminists, get ready.
What type of like, and I'm not trying to call him a deadbeat dad or whatever, because I don't know him like that. But let's just say like if he was like some type of deadbeat dad where he's not really in his kid's life, but he'll take care of them financially. All of his women that he messed with, they have their own homes that he provides. So because he's a provider, that's pretty much is what he's gonna do. Provide for those kids, provide for his ex-girlfriends, and that's it. Make sure that they're cool. Blanco. Make sure they're cool, and that's it. So she's thinking that, okay, I could be the one that maybe for once he's gonna pretty much like, change his life and stay with me only. Sometimes some of these women, they think that way. It's foolish, but it's like anxiety competition or something. And maybe I might be saying it wrong, but when you seeing like another man that's successful at getting like multiple women, you feel like, okay, like the biggest prize or reward I'm gonna get is making sure that I could win his heart over, that he's gonna choose me over anyone else. And I remember I was watching like a clip, and it was different. It was somebody, and it was like a person that was well-to-do, and I think he was a football player. I can't remember that video, but this woman was talking about, yeah, like, you know, he chose me out of all the girls that was chasing after him, and she was just pretty much expressing how she felt. She felt like she won. That the guy was like, you know, pretty much the prize, and she won his heart over all the other females. But if he was the type of dude where it was like, ain't nobody chasing you after you like that, ain't nobody trying to get pregnant from you like that, I don't think she would really like cared as much. I think she was just pretty much in it for like some type of competition within herself, and that's what like a lot of people. I don't think they.
You don't
really,
think she shouldn't gain anything from it?
No, that's what he said. Yeah, that's what he said.
It's an ego boost.
Yeah. So,
but just because on Courtney Wayne's side, so I think we did hit it where she's like selfish, and she definitely did it for the gain. But do you think, like, as far as men, we have to have better? And I know Truth was kind of getting to it when he was explaining his own situation. Do you think we have to have better standards? And because it's like every time we look at these scenarios, you know, we all been doing these reviews and stuff, and it's just like, do men got to get a little smarter when they like bring in women into their life? Like, because it honestly, like, I've never seen her before, but just hearing her talk, it's like that should have been a no-brainer. Like, you don't mess with that type of chick, you know, or pull them into your life like that.
But that's the thing, though. That's common sense, though. Like, why do we have to teach so much common sense? It's like, you know, you can't dabble a bleeding gazelle into a lion so goddamn long before the lion eats it. Like,
Yeah,
why do we
but
have to keep? That's crazy.
Because
Little
common sense
bro,
isn't
I
common
know
no
that's
more.
the thing. Yeah, damn, he just stole. He just stole.
I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry.
Hey guys,
Yeah,
after this, let me get to Poppy Blanco.
Okay.
Look like, I don't know if he's trying to start like a forest fire, or maybe he's cooking some barbecue or whatever.
He's doing automotives.
Oh, trust me,
automotive.
some shit's gonna happen. Right
Yeah,
now.
because he damn sure got some bottle.
Yeah, so yeah, for me, I'm like, yo, bro, all these conversations we done had, and it seemed like the same repetitive, stupid shit we doing as men. We keep.
I've been saying that for the past 2 years.
Right, exactly. We keep doing we keep saying the same thing. Common sense ain't so common. We niggas is dumb, bro. Every time we get ourselves in the same situation, waste time, start messing with somebody that you can clearly see this has nothing to do with longevity.
Full disclosure
It's
statement:
nobody in
the
the
opinions,
hell.
views, and comments of the truth and of the panel and everything else.
Even though we agree,
Even though we agree, they still need to make that money.
Right.
Even though,
all right, guys, hold on, real quick. My bad. Hold on for 1 second. Poppy Blanco, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's good, Poppy?
What's up,
Yeah,
Blanco?
over here, man, dealing with this goddamn car, man.
What car are you working on right now?
Oh no, I buy and sell cars, so I bought
Okay,
this
cool.
joint yesterday. This motherfucker
that's
let me stranded, man.
I know where he bought that car. I know where he bought that car. Y'all watched that movie Matilda when the guy's crazy gluing Danny DeVito's crazy gluing the fucking bumper plate on the freaking car? It's just falling apart.
No, I just got it yesterday. Right? I mean, I bought it on Thursday at the option. So after I bought it at the option, hold on, can y'all hear me? It's winded out here.
Yeah, we can hear you. No, you good.
We can hear you.
Oh, you good? Okay. So I bought it on Thursday. I picked it up yesterday. Man, when I was at the traffic light, this motherfucker died on me. To remind you, I fucking forgot. I forgot my tools, so I had to put like somebody help me push that shit to the side, and I have to call the tow. I have to call the tow truck, yo. And man, I think it's the battery, but it's giving me the cold. So now I'm trying to fix. I'm trying to fix the battery with some baking soda.
Hey, Poppy, it wasn't no female truck driver. Hey, Poppy, it wasn't no female truck driver. No equality, no feminism out there.
Yeah, tow truck drivers is always guys.
I'm gonna say this last thing. I'm gonna drop off.
Oh, you about to drop off?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this last thing. I'll drop
off. Okay. Go ahead, Truth.
Yeah, real quick. So, at the end
Truth,
of the
it's
day,
Saturday. Where you going, bro?
Huh?
It's Saturday. Where you going?
Oh, I ain't going nowhere right now. I gotta go send some papers off.
Yeah, I'm fucking with you though.
Yeah, you know I ain't going nowhere. Damn place. I got everything I need in this house. So yeah, but yeah, like the situation for us as men, basically all I was saying is for years I made the same stupid ass perpetual situational, not having situational awareness, dealing with the same type of people in the same type of environment, the same type of mindset, and expecting a different result. We already know what that is. That's insanity. The difference is I didn't have nobody telling me to do different. That's the key thing. A lot of people, what I'm saying is we done talked about this all over this daggone thing. So it's out here. And yet for some reason, we still take the chance of going and dealing with things that we know has no fruit in it, or it has rotten fruit, worms in it. Why are we dealing with people that we know don't have longevity in it? Did you ever think, oh, you heard they got together, did you ever think that was going to last? I mean, honestly, if anybody think, like, we got to start actually like, yo, we're not that dumb, are we?
Some people are, Truth.
Unfortunately. But we in the panel, we not, so.
Yeah, so once I found out, because this goes back to what Foxy was talking about. Once I found out how to do things right, I started going that direction. It's a lot of people that's finding out what's doing right, and then you ask them, what are you doing now? They still doing the same shit. And I don't understand it. They're still messing with the same type of girls, doing the same shit.
That's why I say it, Truth. I say Alexa and Siri are always faithful. They stay at your house.
They're coming to me complaining. I got boys calling up to me, yo, she ain't right, dog, and all this type of stuff. I said, okay, so where do you thought it was going to go? I don't know, but yo, she was fat as hell and all that, and you know what I'm saying? You know, it was all cool. We was vibing, we was smoking, drinking. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Where everybody be chasing something special when in reality y'all should be chasing something basic.
You don't want. At the end of the day, stop making your movements what you don't want and make it what you want. If you want marriage, go into marriage. If you want marriage, who created marriage? You need that foundation. I don't ever think it's going to work if you don't have him. I really don't, because he created it. It's a covenant. It's a God construct. How can you work and do something without the author of it? And if y'all can help me to understand why people think that way, then you can help me with that.
I'll tell you why. Are you
about to get that game? Go ahead, Poppy.
Yeah. How you been, Jerk?
I'm doing straight. Thanks for asking.
You've been a real jerk today.
I'm familiar. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said Drake been a real jerk today. You know how it is, Poppy.
I'm familiar with my man Kountry Wayne situation just enough, right? But from what I know, she when that girl, the comedian girl, just hilarious. That's her name, right?
Yeah.
She's not funny at all. She's pretty corny actually.
Thank you.
She's terrible.
Smittens.
But from what I know, homeboy, Kountry Wayne told homegirl that she was always gonna be one of his girls. He always let her know off the rip, like what time it was, right? Like, hey man, listen, man, I'm Kountry Wayne, man. Yes, I'm gonna be messing with you, but just know it's gonna be 2-3 others around. And she was cool at first with it, right? But then again, like classic, she changed up on the nigga. And I'm pretty sure that is true because that shit always happened to me because I know the kind of guy that like I don't want to be with one girl, yo. I like to have a couple around, right? And at first they be cool with it.
Shout out to Poppy.
No, for real. At first they be cool with it, and next thing you know, Mark, that's when the problems come. Oh, you be with the other girl a little bit more than me. All this bullshit. Like, all right, man. Like, whatever, man. Do what you want to do, man. I don't care. And to remind you, Kountry Wayne got millions. This man, from what I heard, he made like 20 million last year, some shit like that.
Yeah, this about 20 million or something.
Yeah, this is a different monster, bro. I call this rich people problems, bro. When you get that big, so when you start getting millions of dollars, bro, ain't no woman gonna love you for you, bro, fam. You need to forget about that, fam. I know. I hang out with a bunch of athletes. I got a bunch of homies that play football, whatever. Matter of fact, Marcus met a couple of them when they came to my channel, whatever, a couple times when we was talking about football.
Yes, sir.
So I know how them guys do it, bro. And one of them guys told me, I seen it, bro. There ain't no woman on planet Earth. Do you believe that it's gonna be a woman that loves Jeff Bezos for him, man? Like come on, bro. Let's be honest right here. Like, his money is so much bigger than quote unquote his personality, how cool it is, how nice it is. Yo, every girl that get with you, they're gonna get with you for that thriller, bro. That's just what it is. And if you're rich, you're gonna have to accept that, fam. Ain't no woman on planet Earth gonna love you for you. You're gonna have to cut a deal. I'm like, look here, man. You're here with me for this money, so fuck it. Just give me 2 babies. Shut the fuck. I'm gonna buy you a house and get out of my way. And like I think the niggas will win more by just saying that than instead of fucking being around the bush. And these females know who they're getting with.
Let me ask you, Poppy. So you think like guys like Courtney Wayne and them, they like somewhat lie to themselves? Like you say, that makes sense. It's like, man,
1000%. What the hell? Water is wet. Of course.
Yeah, I mean, bro. Like, bro, everything. Listen, man, bro. Like I say, I ain't got with a couple guys that make
water is wet.
I hang out with a few guys that make some serious money, bro. You see what I'm saying? And bro, these females always love to play victims. That's why I don't be believing these bros like that, fam. Because I've been around, bro. And these women throw themselves at these niggas. Like, I'm talking about.
Shit, someone drop that Tupac song real quick.
Like, bro, like they throw themselves at these niggas, man. I'm talking about best friends, sisters. They don't know, man. I mean, they don't care. They don't care. That's when they're coming to the thing is like social media. I always say this though. Social media is gathered up for females. You know what I'm saying? Like a female says something.
Poppy, your imagination is amazing, bro.
He ain't lying though. Listen, chasing one into another.
Explain that to me. Tell me how my imagination is so amazing. Like, I want to hear that one.
I'm talking about how you elaborate it.
No, but like, at least, am I lying? You can call me whatever you want, but am I lying?
No. How you explain it, the details you give in it, that shit is fucking fantastic. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, bro, because like I say, fam,
I'm a
like
survivor.
I have been around some like listen, bro. I've been around like Larry Fitzgerald. You see what I'm saying? Antoine Bold. Couple of my homies that like I'm talking about. These niggas got long, bro. Hell,
oh, you met Larry too, Poppy?
Nigga, hell, he's. I mean, I know him by him, my friend, but he happened to be one of my friends' friends. You see what I'm saying? So every time they had like a functions and shit like that, I was coming along. You see what I'm saying? So and that's how I know how this like. These people, they don't have to do nothing to this female son because the whole world is how they feed, man. Like, females sign up to be with them. That's what when these bros come on social media, oh my God, he cheated on me, he's a bastard. That them hoes is lying, man. They lying because it's in the open. Yo, okay, one of my homies, he was a left tackle, bro. First round pick for the Miami Dolphins, man. Big Matt, bro. Shout out to my homie, right? This nigga used to have 3 girlfriends. They all used to be at the crib all the time when I used to pull up over there, bro, in Florida. As soon as he break up with one, all of the sudden niggas are cheating. Like, bitch, you used to do the other girls' hair and your nails. Like, what the fuck?
I used to do her hair.
Yo, on my kids, bro. On my fucking kids, man. Like, we used to his house when he wasn't playing football. We used to when I used to go to the summer Florida. I used to go pull up on it. He happens to be one of my best friend cousins, so automatically I used to go over there and shit like that. We used to go play pool for money, shoot dice over there. We used to go out, yo. Me and him, we became real cool, son. So like, yo, he had 3 girls. It was in the open, fam. He used to be all 3 girlfriends at the house at the same time, fam. It was no problem. All them girls were giving each other compliment, this and that. Woo, woo, woo. They would look good. Matter of fact, one of them bro happened to be working at BET, man. I ain't gonna say her name, man, but she had a show on BET, son. So, son.
And you said all this was happening in Florida, like Miami, Florida?
Yeah. Broward County, man. Miami.
Damn,
I mean,
no,
Miami,
so
Broward County is
Go again,
next to Miami.
CSI.
County. Robin?
This man said that's different beast.
Yeah,
No, I
but
said-
like, son, like
Go.
this is rich people problem, son. That's why, like, son, like a lot of guys, they get it, so they operate that way. That's why the only way for this girl to get famous is attaching themselves to this guy. Pay attention, bro. Like you like in this case, just hilarious. She's famous. I gave her that. She's famous. She got a name. She be on Wildin' now. She do like comedy stand-up, even though that she trash at it, but she do comedy stand-up,
and she did Nick Cannon too.
But listen to every time that she does an interview, she gotta bring that man name up. Why do you think is that? Because that keep her around. You see what I'm saying? Now every podcast want to sit down with her. Guess what? That's money in her pocket. That's just a strategy for her, bro. That's what they all do, bro.
Yeah, that's a monetizing word.
Hey, Poppy, real quick, before we pass the mic to Smitty and Jay Takashi, I got one question to ask you since you're down there in Miami. Is Fresh and Fit down there pulling chicks like that?
No, I know in Miami right now, bro. I mean, I'm in the West Coast right now. But like, yo, to answer your question, bro, like, I mean, they got long bread right now. Like, Fresh and Fit, they got an ATM machine going on, man. Like, so it's impossible for them not to get more. They get it for the simple fact. Females, it's a few. I say it's a few amount of females that actually is looking for guys with money, but most females don't care about money like they claim to be, like they claim on social media. Man. They don't. They just be lying. Whatever a woman tell you on social media, believe the complete opposite, friend. I promise you that.
Damn, so they be big capping sometimes.
So if she don't got kids, she got a bunch of kids.
Sometimes.
It's like, okay, I'll give you an example. I don't know. It's a girl over here in the panel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one lady.
Yes. I was listening when she said, like, well, I would talk to a guy that got 3 kids, but no guy that got 5 kids. Like, that's a difference.
yo, I just called it.
Like, that's a big difference.
Yeah, out of pocket.
Like, come on.
What I say? The starting 5, maybe the Fab 5, Michigan. Let's go.
Look, she know damn well if that's the guy that she wants, nigga, she gonna overlook the goddamn 5 kids. Like, well, he take care of them kids anyway. I like a responsible man.
Nah, I don't know, man. I believe Foxy, man. 3 to 5, that's a big difference, bro. That's a level of responsibility.
That's a big difference.
No, it's not. Okay, Jerry.
Okay, what about a couple this? Basketball camps? That's a couple summer camps.
Okay, what about this? Hold on one second. What about what's her name? What's your name, baby?
Foxy.
If Foxy, what about if it is 5 kids by 1 woman? Does that still make a difference?
Cool. Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, come on, yo. Word. This man was married, or even a long relationship, like they were boyfriend and girlfriend for 10 years.
About the tax write-off, Foxy? You're not thinking about the tax write-off.
No.
So tell me, what's the difference? I really want to hear this. Listen, I know joking. I want you to help me understand what's the difference from a man that got 3 kids to 5 kids, and he take. But remember this, he talking to you, so obviously you kind of like him because you responded back to him. So it's something in there. What's the difference between 3 kids and 5 kids?
Wait, hold on for a second. Before you answer that question, right?
2 more plates at the dinner table, nigga. That's what.
Yeah.
Because because Foxy, you said, I just want to make sure this is clear, right? Because Foxy, you said your limit is 3, right?
Yeah, that's doable.
Okay. No, that's all I need to know. If your limit is 3 kids, so the guy has 3 kids, you'll be cool with it. Poppy, the way how
Foxy wants that entanglement. Go for the entanglement.
The way how I would ask that question is, so are you okay pretty much like with 3 different dudes? With one dude having 3 different kids by 3 different women versus one man with 4 or 5 kids by one woman.
I just heard a lot of bodies. Yeah. I just heard a lot of bodies just now. That's all I heard. Just a lot of fucking bodies.
Where are you going?
Hey, rock out, Fox.
I agree.
Snowfall,
Like I
bodies,
said,
bodies,
I stand my
bodies.
ground.
But you know where I was coming from with that.
My ground.
Bring me a birdie.
3 children is the max. After
Where you going, baby?
it's a wrap.
You don't love me no
I
more,
don't.
man. Stop
That's
playing.
too much.
What's wrong?
So you rather
I
deal
got
with
3
the guy?
kids, so I understand that can be the most for people. But come on, you got 5, you got 10. Like you're spreading yourself thin. That's letting me know that you're not truly involved with all those children. Yeah, you could be a provider monetarily wise, but are you really raising them to be, the man that you should be, or you know what I mean? Like, no, that's too many. That's too many children for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with Foxy. Can you imagine going to McDonald's? Even value meals, you spending about 70
that's
for that many people. You might as well go to Fogo de Chao and shit.
Yo, y'all messed that up, bro. That wasn't my scenario, bro. My scenario was very simple. 5 kids, 1 woman. This man was with this woman for 10 years. He taking care of them kids, man. Like, what's happening? I'm talking about he treat them kids like gold. Like, you really gonna pass on that man and he match everything that you want on the man. Like, you wanna pass on that man?
Come on, Foxy, get that insurance policy. Come on now.
So you wanna tell Nick Cannon nothing?
That's right. Why can't
You
I have
a
a standard?
goddamn liar,
Why can't,
yo.
you know what I mean?
Oh my goodness.
You could call it as you want, my friend, but I'm saying it as it is. 3's enough for me.
No. I respect your decision, but the way how I'm looking at, and I'm looking at it a different way, right? That's why
I don't. I'm disappointed in you, Foxy.
That's why I
Shut up,
mentioned
Marcus.
one guy who has 3 kids, less than 5, but he has 3 different baby mamas. Okay, versus one man who has 5 kids, but he only messed with 1 woman. If you think about it, right? Logically,
No. The guy who has 3 Wait, the guy who has 3 baby mamas, he still has 3 kids, right?
Huh?
That's what I'm talking about. 3 kids. The guy who has 1 baby mama with 5 kids, that's too many for me.
Foxy. Okay, look, but Foxy, I see what MC's coming
the
from,
math
right?
around like, but what if he's got
no.
Foxy, I'm on your side.
The battery.
Foxy, hear my side. Hear this from me, right?
Go ahead, Wally.
Yo, hold on. I got my hunger over here. Hold on. Before she go, give me a second. I got my pretty hunger over here, right? Let me ask you this. Will
Put
you?
the cam on.
Shit, do you want to be in camera?
Shut up, Wally.
Hey, come on.
Okay, look. Hey, no, hell no. Y'all gonna take a screenshot of her booty, nigga. She got a big booty.
No, like that.
Wally.
But listen, yo,
Wally waiting.
Oh, hold on, listen. When
Hey,
you talk
look,
to a guy, hold on. Listen, so y'all know I ain't shitting. Like when you talk to a guy that got 5 kids by 1 woman, he's responsible. He meet everything that you want on the man. His money's okay. He got his own place. He DQ down right, but he got 5 kids. Will you sign up? Like, will you give him the chance to be your boyfriend potentially more?
If he loves Jesus.
Oh, you see?
What?
She loves Jesus.
Yes, he
Little
does.
church girl.
There you go.
You done pour out the Jesus
Ask
part.
her about
You know what they
Wait,
say about
Poppy,
the church girl?
Poppy,
You know what they say
ask her
about the church
entanglements.
girl?
Poppy,
They
ask her about
church girls are freak,
entanglements.
man. They freaky.
Ask
Don't worry
her. Ask her about entanglements.
She said she had
Wait,
freaked her husband.
okay,
man.
hold on, guys, hold on for a second. I gotta get this
Poppy,
lady, and I have to get.
I'm not 25 years old, so all that love don't live here like that, my friend.
She's how old are you? Like you like? She's 40. She just look like she's 25.
Is she talking about as long as they love me? Is that what she said?
No, love. She's a church going girl.
Oh, as long as she's a church going.
Ain't no entanglement. The only entanglement is with Jesus.
Man.
Yeah.
Wait, who's name?
I love that. She sounds like such a sweetheart.
got to turn her life around.
Oh yeah, the wife for sure. That.
Yeah, she used to be a freak. Now she's just dizzy now. She ain't a freak no more.
Yeah, only thing she thumps is a Bible. Only thing she thumps is the Bible. Respect that, all right.
Hey,
that ain't the only thing she thumping on. All right, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
don't worry, we respect those too.
She's a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. Foxy. The 5 kids are a 5-man roster. All right, so just respect the kids when they grow up. They're gonna be on an NBA team. You're missing out.
Hey,
I
but you
love
know,
you
I'm
guys.
not
I'm
even
for the
I'm not
kids.
look. I'm not even gonna disrespect her choice. As they say, like, as the equivalent to like their body, their choice or whatever. Hey, it's her choice, her decisions. Her life.
To
But
be
look, I gotta
fair,
get to hold on, guys. I gotta get to Smitty and I gotta get to Jay Takashi though. Smitty, what's up, man? What's happening? And Jay, thanks for patiently waiting. I'll get to you in a bit.
What's happening? Look,
Yeah,
man.
we're
I
talking about life.
I came up on this panel, and since I've been up on this panel, I ain't gonna lie. I've heard. See, I used to hate like in school, like math and word problems and stuff. And since I've gotten up here, I've heard nothing but hood ass word problems and shit. I get up here, you niggas start off and shit. Okay, so 5 baby mamas, they get off with one bus. They got 3 of your kids, but one of your kids is still over there with your other girl. I don't even know how to
If they got
add this
off
up
Uber,
right now.
was it better?
Bruh.
I mean, there was
What are we
even
talking about?
actually subtracting too.
Wait, hold on. I think Don
Yeah, they were.
hard did the numbers.
It's been nothing
Ooh,
but
look,
like
the Bible in there too? Oh, Lord, have
hood
mercy.
ass homework questions and shit. One bus pull up, 2 of your baby mamas standing at the bus stop, 1 police officer, but the police got backup. I don't know, dog.
What the world?
I don't know.
What's the point of the backup?
My fucking nut.
I don't know, dog. So what we got, M3? What you got for me? What's the question, dog? Can you just give it to me in
all right.
regular 4th grade English?
All right, man. Let's just say like fuck those numbers or whatever, right? The main topic is basically, just hilarious.
Who playing music in the background?
Yeah, somebody mute yourself. You guys playing the PlayStation. Okay. So we're talking about Just Hilarious and Country Wayne. And I mean, we kind of know the answer to it, but the discussion is that she's always bringing this dude's name up in all these interviews. She hasn't let go of speaking on him, and he's pretty much just getting fed up on it. So he took it to pretty much Club Shay Shay, where the wild things begin. And he's just telling her like, look, man, you got to get over me. You got to talk about something else. Talk about anything else but me. Okay? I know you want to be...
Respectfully, disgustingly.
Yeah. Respectfully, disgustingly. I know you're trying to be internet famous and be relevant, but you could do so much more. And he's telling her that he tried to give her the blueprint, how to be independent in your craftsmanship. But because she got into her feelings, emotions, because... she didn't want to be the side chick anymore, or baby mama number 16 or 11, That's what happened. She ruined her opportunity, basically, it's according to him. That's a little, Mr. Best.
All right. I got you.
What's good, y'all?
Yeah. All right. We zestfully clean. Listen. You got some women that their whole MO, and even some guys at this point. You know why? Because a lot of things I gotta remember, it's not even just a woman thing no more. But you got some people out here that their whole MO is always, I guess you can say, riding off of someone else's they
coattails.
They are able to be illuminated by standing under or within the vicinity of your race. So when you have somebody like her that's doing what she's doing, from what I see, that's someone who recognizes that apparently it was something very, very good there. Apparently, whatever took place, it took place and it didn't end good. And I don't know if it's on both of their parts or if it's just on her part, regardless of what we see and or read. But I will say that you know, some people, when it comes to your light, when it comes to what you have to offer, bro, they're going to be attracted to that. They're going to see something that they want to go ahead and get, you know, be a part of. But at the same time, a lot of times people don't really recognize that not everybody's meant to be where you are. So I have people that's been around me at one point, cut off now. I've had them talk shit about me, but I'm still moving and I'm still doing what I'm supposed to do and what I gotta do. So all of these things, it's like, I mean, I don't know. It's just not something that I look at as any form of like, you know, setback or anything. Unfortunately, to land it, we're in a society where she can say whatever she want, right? And yeah, it'll be, of course, some lashback and stuff, but unfortunately, in today's form of Hollywood, like, it's almost like the worse the attention, the better. The more degrading, the more embarrassing, the more people are talking about it, the whole nine, which, you know, I love it. Shit, let's get these
The
views, let's
word
get
is
the numbers up,
infamous.
right? You say what, Marco?
I said, Polo, I think the word is also like infamous. Like, I think people get paid more to be infamous and
Yeah,
all
there
this.
you go.
It's
There you go.
crazy.
Right. So it's like I don't know. What I'm saying in a nutshell to land it is that I don't know how much of this is also strategic to keep her name alive the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? But no, I digress. My mic is muted. Go ahead and rock out.
M3, I think you muted.
Yeah, my bad. We got Jake Takashi, we got Riggs, and then we have Mr. Best up in here. Yo, Riggs, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I forgot you was up here, bro, because you changed your avatar.
Man,
There
I
you
actually
was.
Wow, you see what happens? Hey, time out. You see what happens when he gets a couple thousand subscribers? He ends up forgetting people. Man,
shut up, Mark.
See, I asked who's in the Lola.
Y'all got a new thing going, so when I hit the StreamYard, I have to put a whole new picture and my name and all that shit in. So that's why I just switched it up real quick.
Okay,
when y'all on the other shit, it's the same, but for some reason, like
I'm
this
still
time,
trying to
it made me
figure
like,
out how to do that and get rid of this gay ass M. I've been trying for 2 days. I'm not even playing. I just keep trying to do it, and next thing you know, I'm logged into other people's shit and everything. I don't know how to do that shit. I'd be like entering the studio somehow or another.
and that
like,
shit
no,
log
I
you
just
into
want to change
somebody
the
else's
picture.
shit.
That sounds like some technical problems on your personal computer stuff, but I'll fix that after the stream or whatever.
No, I'm not tech savvy. I'm not good with. I'm not good with this shit. So potato.
You getting better though. You getting better.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Yeah, I'm real deal. Somebody who just learning this shit, yo, for real.
Yeah. No. Respect. All right, Jay Takashi though. What's your intake, man? Or are you still playing the PlayStation?
Hey, chilling, man.
Hey man, listen. I'm
now?
chilling. Hey, listen. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Good, man. I've been working 7 days, almost a fucking week at this point. This is my day off. Judge me however you want, but this is my time off. But
So
for what I have had to the conversation, shout out to everybody on the panel. Everybody's good.
You do what the fuck you want on your time off.
Earlier. Exactly. I earned that shit. Fuck that. You work 2 jobs and they come back to me about what I can do. But no, but like getting back to people writing the coattails of other people are gonna do that regardless of anything. Like I said, I had to be brutal. So let me be brutal. We are in the era of attention seeking whole syndrome. That's what all these new females have. That's the acronym I created, and I coined that shit. Take my shit, I'll whoop your ass. Other than that, it's become apparent that you
throw some guys in there too.
Off the
Don't
biggest,
forget the guys
off the
too.
big. Oh no, they got that too, but not to the same degree that women do.
ASHG.
But that's the rappers. But other than that, I'm saying is, if this person was a nobody, Like literally, if you were regular, if he was some regular Joe Schmo in the streets who was poor and had a shitty public defender or something like that, that motherfucker wouldn't be getting noticed like this. She wouldn't be pulling clout off this cat. She wouldn't be doing anything. The only thing it would be is just another way for her to clown and rip on broke dudes. But since it's this guy, she gets to make it a spectacle, and every dumb, I won't say guys, every dumb motherfucker that listens to that story will hear her out and believe everything that she says. And if they haven't figured out that these bitches be lying, then they're fucking idiots. Or my bad, mental retardation. Honestly, at this point, we must continue to believe all stories, despite, like I said, despite there being throwaway cases and nonsense.
The opinions, the perspectives, and takes of Jay Takashi do not reflect those on the panel. We appreciate you being here.
They don't, Marcus. No,
let me quote this real quick, right, as a disclaimer, because I got this shit memorized anyway. Please be advised, right, that the viewpoints of Jay Takashi is not the viewpoints of Nautilus and Relationships and the Intellectual Soapbox and also M3 TV Network. So again,
and Sophisticated Jerk.
And the Sophisticated
Jerk rocks with it. I want all the smoke.
Dude, he's a real jerk today. He wants to be a real jerk today. Let's.
Damn it, we reckless over here.
Exactly.
With that said, let's
Jay
remember this is
Takashi
reckless
actually
reviews.
agree
Thank
on
you very
something.
What you say?
So, but no, I'm saying like me and him actually agree on the situation. So I actually agree with Sophisticated Jerk majority of this. And like I said, there's some cases where it's cut and dry, and then there's some cases where it's not. So with like I said, people just want attention. Attention is it was drug. That's really what it is. Rappers are trying to do that just to stay relevant, to try to be in a story. Soldier Boy's trying to do that nonsense. I don't care about these cats, but they're trying to get noticed because that fame and that attention is leaving them. So let's do this just so we can get noticed. It'll go up. And like I said, the more infamous, as Marcus would say, the more infamous you're known as, the more attention you grab. If you're the more good you are, well, you fade into the background more. I'm not gonna lie. And that's how it is now. Positive gets pushed down, negative gets pushed up.
Fuck that
Seriously.
negativity.
Hey,
I could possibly
that's what I said.
Yeah.
It is what it
Remember
is.
this though, the lies are always more entertaining than the truth. Always remember that.
Exactly.
That's
Are we sure
bullshit,
about
bro.
that? Are we sure about
And
that?
besides, they make for more fun conversations by people's logic on that. But I don't think
Just look at TMZ. Look at TMZ and Extra.
If you think about it, if you look at how because everything is run by social media, right? Like we got working computers in our hand, which is our smartphone, yo. Like think about it. The most successful relationship that you see is the most boring one. If you go back and look at your grandpa and your grandma, they are boring motherfuckers, right? But guess what? They happy with each other. You see what I'm saying? So that means what that means. No, this is what I'm trying to tell you. It means for real. Successful relationships are boring relationships, bro. That's how it is. That's how it is. Because everything becomes a thing.
I disagree on that. Who said
Hold on, Poppy. But the thing is too, though, like they also grew up in an era where the way they had fun was different to our standard of having fun now.
different to our fun.
Like,
I'm not saying that. Okay, bro. Listen, like if you are
like if you're trying to tell me that if you're trying to tell me that it was like a Grease movie all the time and everybody was singing and dancing, then I understand that's just bullshit. I agree with you.
Listen, bro. There is nothing. There's nothing you can tell me to make me change. You can make me change my mind when it comes to that. The most successful relationship is gonna be a boring relationship. There ain't nothing wrong. Boring is nothing bad at all anyway. It's not bad at all, man. If you've been with your wife 20, 30, 40 years, bro, like, you know what I mean? Everything's gonna become repetitive. Everything's gonna become, you know what I mean? Everything you want to do the same thing every day. There's nothing wrong with that. You see, so that what that means, what I'm trying to say, those relationships is not gonna be like at the top of the talking points on social media. That's all I'm saying. Think like for example, nobody talk about Denzel Washington and his wife. You know why? Because they've been together for 30, 40 years. I don't even know that lady's name. You see what I'm saying? And come to find out that lady was paying the bill while the man was going to acting school. They don't talk about that shit because they boring. They boring and they are too good. They are too perfect. So it's not good for business.
He's still a G.
Okay.
Now that makes sense. At first I was like, damn, Poppy. But when you broke it down, that does, because Denzel, he don't have no scandals or anything like that.
There's no chaos over there.
No.
He don't got no side pieces. He's not on the headlines.
Right, he's not on anything. Like that's why I said, like when you follow, like you can't follow anything about his life.
Child, you gotta be careful. He might pull up. You're talking about training day right there, right? That's training day.
Yeah.
And look at Will Smith.
That, dude, but it is what it is.
And look at Will Smith. That man has done everything by the book as far as we know. And what his wife do? Go fuck on a retired goddamn singer, man. You see what I'm saying? And guess what? Now his name is all over the tabloids every day. Every time Tupac's birthday come around, she always pull out a new letter somewhere. This letter be like on good shape, like she wrote it yesterday.
I know.
She don't even realize people got caught up to the tricks.
Listen, I know for a fact Will Smith's least favorite month of the year is August. That's what I know for sure.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for that nigga, bro.
Poppy, let me ask Poppy a quick question real quick. So Poppy, do you think
we gotta get the Riggs afterwards too? But
yeah, no doubt. Poppy, do you think people need to strive for what you say, boring relationships?
Yes, that's the route, bro. That's the route, son. Go back and look at your mom and your dad they married, or your grandma and your grandpa, or your great uncles, great auntie, friend. They've been together so long that it's an understanding at that point, bro. Bro, most successful relationships gonna be boring, man. You're gonna go to work. Your wife gonna go to work. You come home. You might have to take your kid to basketball practice or football practice, which usually the man got to do that. Your wife it's routine, son, and that's a good thing, son. All that bullshit that these bros be putting on social media. I want a woman that travel with me, bitch. You can only travel one time a year anyway. You broke. Like, where you all this traveling you coming from?
Poppy, I love you, bro.
The reason why I say that is because listen, I read a little bit,
have
bro.
Some chicken, maybe some sex, and you go to sleep.
Hold on one second, yo. The reason why I know people is, bro, is because, yo, I read this article, 84% of Americans living paycheck to paycheck. So how the fuck, when they go to Kendra, they always say, oh, he got to be able to travel the world like this. You don't even got a passport. Like, shut the fuck
up. All right, go ahead, Rick.
Poppy, I love you.
Wait, hold on. I gotta get to Riggs though, and I gotta get to Mr. Best too. So, what's your thoughts?
I ain't gonna be long, man. I'm high as a kite, but shout out to everybody on the panel. When it comes to that Jess, man, we all done had, I'm pretty sure breakups to where the chick would always, get out her body, get to talking shit or whatnot, and sometimes putting false narratives and shit out there, man. So that's kind of what women do, man. And since dude got a name for himself too, she's just gonna try to put it on thick, man. She gonna try to be in the tabloids, whatever she could do. But the way he did his thing on that Shay interview, I peeped a little bit of it. He did his thing, man. You know what I'm saying? He the way he handled his business with his baby mamas and shit, I can't even be mad at him. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a whole chess move how he did that. Because in reality, that's how women think, man. You doing for one, the other one gonna get mad and want to, make your life miserable. He did for all of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I salute him, man. I salute bruh for that type of shit, and I salute Cat for him hitting spots when he do his shows and cashing out like 10 racks to the place. You know what I mean? Like, there's some good motherfuckers out there, man, and I'm just saluting these brothers. I'm glad they're coming out. And, that's all, man. I really just came up here, man, because I seen all y'all up there. I just wanted to chill with the brothers one time, you feel me? I seen Jay. I ain't seen Jay Tekashi in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Poppy Blanco pulled up. I ain't seen that cat in a minute. I see him on fatty shit and everything. That dude funny than a motherfucker, man. But that's all, man. I just slid through, you know what I'm saying? Come through, holler at y'all one time, man. Go ahead, Eddie.
Yo, Riggs, man.
Yeah,
Riggs, man. Good to see you again, bro.
Let me just back off of what Riggs was saying, because I like that point you said, man, because one of the things I did like about the Courtney Wayne interview was even the class, man, where he didn't really take no swipes and he didn't entertain it too much. He was just like, hey, let me just get this out. You know, shorty need to move on. I did this for my family and stuff like that. Might not be the best situation, but you know, he still like Riggs was saying, like took care of the situation. So I did like that about how he kind of handled the whole thing. And I think that's why M3 titled this, you know, he kind of handled the situation with class. He didn't get emotional about it, you know, start calling her out and stuff. So yeah, I did like how you point that out.
But you want to know why, Jerk? Because he's in the winning position, bro. You see what I'm saying? He know what time it is when him like, well, just hilarious talking shit, but guess what? I know the other 100 ain't gonna be talking this much shit like that. You see, but you gotta play, you know, like when you on that position, son, then niggas know like they like I like the fact that he letting his nuts hang, bro. He letting his nuts hang, my nigga. Like, bitch, please, man. I can get one of you. You cannot get one of me. I can get 100 of you.
Mm-hmm. I think he did say something like that too.
And he stands his name as the brand, you know. He's like, do you know who I am? Do you not know who I am? I'm Country Wayne.
You sound like Simon right now. You don't know who you fucking with.
Who you fucking with? I can't even say that word that he was saying at the end, but yeah, you know what I mean?
Right, we about to let 84 about to cook.
Pop up.
Mm-hmm.
So, Simon don't mess around.
Bess, go ahead, man, and close out with the finale, man. What's your thoughts on this one?
My thoughts is always the same thoughts when it comes to these people in Hollywood. Y'all know how I feel. I never change my stance, which is why I'm the illest and realest. These people are just a plant. Yeah. They just here to distract you, and they just here to keep you off your purpose, and they're here just to, you know, bullshit. That's what these celebrities are. That's what Hollywood does. That's what they're about. Because at the end of the day, if you look at it, you know what I mean, they all do the same thing. They all share the same women. You know what I mean? Thank you. They all share, you know what I mean, the same sorry about that, my lady just came back with my food.
The same social circle.
Don't rub it in, player.
The same. You already, hey, Jerk, you got to set up too. Don't even trip. You know what I mean? So with that being said, right, like, you know what I mean? You know, they all run the same social circle, date the same people. So it's all just a distraction. So, you know, and the way they play it is that they do the same thing. One go in the interview, they say something. Another one go in the interview, they say something. They get millions, and they just continue to do the same thing over and over and over again. And the thing is that what we don't realize, or what some of us don't realize, I'm not gonna say everybody, but what some of us don't realize is that, and I was explaining this to you know, somebody I'm close to, like they all gonna see each other again anyway. You know what I'm saying? So they all gonna be on that red carpet together. They all gonna be on a movie premiere together. They all gonna be in such and such together. Like they all run into each other all the time.
I don't know about just hilarious in the red carpet.
You know what I mean? So they
maybe the BET Awards.
They always gonna run within the same circles, right? So when you're a celebrity, you run within the same circles, and you are around each other a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? If you ever watch, you know, different shows, whether it's Entourage or anything like that, you know what I mean? If you ever just do your research in Hollywood, like I said, they run around each other a lot, man. So, of course, she's gonna see him somewhere because she's in the industry. He's gonna see her somewhere because he's in the industry. You know what I mean? And that's just how it works out. You know what I mean? And that's what always go back to when I think about celebrities. Whether it's her, Cat Williams, it don't matter. Anybody, him, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? They all are going to run in the same circles and be around the same people constantly. You know what I mean? Because that's how they make their money. You know what I mean? Which is why I don't talk about them, because it's just futile for me to do it. Because one, and then here's another reason why I don't talk about them. One, not only do I know they can run in the same circles, but two, I don't know their lifestyle. You know what I mean? I'm not in Hollywood. I don't know nothing about it. I just know about the lifestyle I live or the things that I'm around. So that's why I don't even comment on them or even talk about them, because I'm not even privy to what they're doing. But what I am privy to is that they are in the industry, and I know what that brings. I know they got to do little favors. They be at the little parties. You know what I mean? Sometimes they may got to put on a dress. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? In order to assimilate
sometimes they
themselves.
got pizza parties.
You know what I mean? The woman got to do certain things when it comes to getting the roles and all that. Y'all heard the stories. You know how it go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the same story all the time. So I already see through the BS. Hell, he probably did the interview and probably called after that and be like, yo, check out, I just did an interview about us. It did $1 million or something. And she probably started laughing on the phone. He probably started laughing, and they probably hung up and went to lunch together. You know what I mean? The same way politicians be doing. They do the same thing. They act like they don't like each other, and then they go and get lunch with each other. It's all the same stuff to me, but that's my take on it.
Yeah,
that's a good point, though.
Hey, can I ask y'all a question real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, Bruce.
Did you guys see Marlon Wayne speak on the dress thing?
Yes. Is that Marlon Wayne?
I heard something.
Yeah. A little bit.
Why is that? What do you think about that perspective?
Wait. We got to give him some type of context.
Get context.
Yeah, because I didn't even catch his.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe y'all.
Hey, look, I know what you're talking about.
I mean, okay. So I saw like a little. Well, I heard a little bit of what he was saying, and he basically was comparing to like.
I watched it though. I actually watched it.
What did you think?
You watched the whole thing?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Okay, then I'll let you guys speak on it. Go ahead, speak on it.
So basically what he was saying is that like he feels that like why are we getting on, brothers for wearing the dress or whatever? This is a part of being Hollywood, getting the roles or whatever. And when white people do it, it's all good. If the late great Chris, what was his name?
He named off a few, man.
Yeah,
he named Robin Williams. He named a few people, right?
Yeah,
Jim Carrey too. White comics do it. He said when the white comics do it, it's all good. You know what I mean? But when we do it,
and they get an Oscar,
it's not. Yeah, and they get an Oscar. When we do it, we put each other down. So I understood his preference, but as a man, I'm still not wearing no dang on dress.
That's what.
I'm sorry. You ain't convincing
84. That's what. 84. That's what I said before. I was like, it's.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care how Marlon try to twist it, and I get it. You know what I mean? Him and his family, they've been in the field for over 40 years. If you don't know about the Wayans brothers, hey, do your research. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can tell you. You don't know about the Wayans, do your
White Comics image show.
Remember, Patrick Swayze was doing that shit too with Wesley Snipes and John Leguizamo.
Yeah, but let's be honest, bro. Like,
but check it out, Marcus. Check it out. But check it out. Right? Here's the thing. Right? Here's the thing. This is why I'm gonna land my plane. I'm not gonna be long with it. Right? This is the thing. You know what I mean? We know if the Wayans brothers, they've been in the industry for almost 40 to 50 years. Easy. You know what I mean? If you do your research, his older brother Keenen helped write Eddie Murphy's Raw. You know what I'm saying? And he wrote In Living Color too. You know what I mean? So they've been in the industry forever. So of course their perspective is gonna be industry based. Cause that's how they make their money. That's how they came with their name. So for them wearing a dress, it's probably like, them wearing a t-shirt or something like that. They used to it. You know what I mean? Like I'm just being
That's a funky looking t-shirt.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But look, for them, it's a norm because they're in the industry. You know what I mean? But for us regular folks or for us regular men, like I ain't putting on no dress. You know what I mean? I don't care how you try to twist it. I don't care if you try to say it's acting or it's the theater or whatever terminology you try to use. I'm not putting on no dress. And if I know somebody put on the dress, I'm gonna look at them differently. I don't care if M3 put on a dress. I'm looking at them differently.
Hey, whoa! Don't include me. You already know that's not.
Hold on. I'm just doing an example. I'm not saying that you would, but if any man put on a dress that I know, I'm gonna look at you differently. That's just a fact.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I don't care how you try to twist it. And that's just my take on it.
Right.
I was
going to say something in addition to though. He's speaking based on more of his white audience, anyways, because like they're more universal. They got the black audience and then they have the white audience. And
the dude was playing a white chick in White Chicks.
White Chicks.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
but my thing is.
Go ahead, right? I'm sorry. Hold on. He probably was trying to say something real quick.
Yeah, I wanna play devil's advocate, bro, because it's it's easy for us to say like, and this is no against anybody. This is in general, bro. It's easy for everybody to be like, oh, I would have put on a dress. But let's be honest, fam. Let's be honest over here, man. They come over here with a contract. A 5, 10 to 10 movie plan, fam. You getting $5 to $10 million per movie, fam. Most of us, I don't know about. Listen, I'm gonna talk about myself. I never seen $1 million at one time in my whole life. You see what I'm saying?
my
And I'm
God.
pretty sure most people in here haven't seen $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 million at once. I'm talking about with your name money, and you see a 1 and 6 0 after that. I'm pretty sure of that. I mean, actually 7 zeros. That would be a million, right? So look, it's easy for people to say that, bro, but when that pressure is in front of you, fam, a lot of people gonna take that deal. Let's be honest, man.
You're doing that, Poppy? You're doing that? No, hold on,
Poppy did
you're
that
doing
last
that,
time.
Poppy?
He might
You're
take
doing
that
that, Poppy?
motherfucker, man.
Okay,
You hear
I'm
that
not
last
gonna
Poppy
let
did?
that.
He might take that motherfucker.
Hold on. Okay.
It's good. B-Eazy,
Even
I
in the
love you,
comments,
bro.
right?
Yo, I saw it.
B-Eazy just said, so just say you will wear a dress for the right price. So, Poppy,
Hey,
I want to
B-Eazy,
ask
get
you.
up here, bro.
CSI.
Get up here, B-Eazy, man. If you don't click that fucking link.
I was born in, okay. I was born in Colombia, man. I'm a man's man, fam. Nah, yeah, I gotta look at my grandpa.
So you won't do it with the right change, right? I'm just
Nah.
asking you.
I wouldn't do nothing remotely what a bitch does, son. So no.
Okay, for sure.
Okay.
No.
Because the reason why I say that is because once you put a price on your soul, you're willing to do anything after that.
No,
See what I'm
that's
saying?
facts.
Because
That's why I was.
after that, the dress gun. After that, you gotta kiss a nigga for 20 minutes. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no stopping once you go down that road.
Well, I like
see,
the
and
question
that's
that
what-
Riggs at. Oh, go ahead, Foxy.
Because I wanted to ask you men on the panel then, because Cat Williams had threw a shout out saying about he had asked or to demand that Ricky Smiley work with him. The only way he would work with him is, I'm not paraphrasing because I didn't watch the whole. I watched the interview, but whatever, that's my own thing. I got a different story behind that. But anyway, he was like he would have Ricky Smiley wear a dress, and that's the only way he would work with him if he was to wear a dress. But meanwhile, in the same movie that he's saying he wants this man to wear a dress, he played a gay choir director. So what are we doing? What you know what I mean? Like Cat Williams, it's basically like Cat.
I mean, but I'll say this.
You saying one thing, but you really gonna be a fruitcake at the end of the day. So what are you saying? You mad because what are we talking about here? You know what I mean?
Okay, so look,
I believe Cat Williams was lying on that
Yes.
because he don't. First of all, he doesn't got that kind of pull to make like. First of all, he's not like A-list celebrity. He ain't Brad Pitt. He always was like a supporter of a casting. He's not the number one in any movie. Name me the movie that Cat Williams was number one.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Exactly. So he don't got that kind of pull. If Denzel said and Will Smith said it, I believe it because they are number one in every movie they do.
But Foxy, but what you was asking that question, right? As far as basically like saying, would you play a gay man as a chorus director in a movie? As far as movie that he played into, which I think that was a movie with Ice Cube and somebody else that played that movie.
It was called Any Sunday or something like that, or any
Sunday, something like that.
So look, my only thing was playing the guy. I mean, let's be honest. When you really look at that movie and you look at him in that movie, I mean, let's be honest. Even if he played gay, I mean, let's be honest. How much guys have you seen like they'll play gay? It's like, are we gonna really like judge that part? Because unless he was like in like a relationship, like he was really going full blast with that shit, like it's really nothing.
Yeah,
but
I don't see nothing wrong with that role. To be honest with you, he didn't do nothing
they really
homosexual.
didn't set. Yeah, exactly. Like he was just.
Does
playing
it? But
a
that. But
character.
my point is that. It's almost like which is worse. Like y'all was asking me about the kids, so y'all was saying, "Oh, it's okay to be a gay man, but it's not okay to wear a dress."
I ain't saying that shit. I say that the gay role is worse than the dress. To be honest,
I'm not saying.
I think
okay, look,
all
again,
the above.
if we had to sit here
All
and
the
say
above.
worse,
Bodies,
both are
bodies,
worse.
bodies.
Let me just say this. Wait, okay, hold on. Let me just say this, right? Just so,
Hey, somebody mute Marcus, man. He losing it.
This shit's fucking crazy. I can't fucking believe we're having this conversation, this topic right now. What the fuck?
Hold on, let me just say this, right? So that way we don't get flagged or whatever.
Marcus, send me to
Look,
your
man. Any man that plays in a compromising, emasculating type of role, okay, honestly, it's going to be shameful regardless, okay? And that ties into anything. Wherever you act the part, wherever you dress the part,
Brokeback Mountain,
whatever,
anything,
you know, anything.
Yeah, see, Marcus, see, that's why I said you got to mute Marcus.
he
You over there
crazy.
losing it, man. Why he bringing up these con ass movies, man?
Cause y'all are talking about this fruity shit.
No, we're just
I
addressing it, man. It was a good question.
I just basically asked if y'all seen the Marlon Wayans interview. I don't know how it went all the
I
way.
could tell that guy's a fruitcake too, just from some of the shit he does.
They kind of said he was. Well, his brother, you know, the other one, what's his name?
Sean.
They had the series.
The one where they had
Sean.
the scary every time
they
they
say
scary movie
Sean,
comedy.
They say Sean is, bro.
Bruh. Every time I see him in scary movie, he's always playing that closeted or open freely guy from the football team, slapping ass, literally.
He does.
Marcus Rubin says, "Don't knock it till you try it." Marcus,
I will knock it because I will destroy it because I'm not gonna be in that shit. Hell no.
She playing with you, Marcus.
Let me find out she got a Jack in the Box somewhere. It's gonna pop up.
Hey Marcus, man, you don't know what it's like to be on the other side. Is basically what she's saying.
I'm trying not to. I'll definitely stay on the peace side over here.
But I do like what M3 said. I think, man, anything that puts you in a bad light, I just think you don't mess with it. For some reason, like going back to what the question Riggs was asking, I like you posed it, man, because it's just like, man, they're talented. It's like, man, you don't got to go to these, what is it, Medea's house, all these bullshit roles, like. You know, that's why I like Eddie Murphy, man. 48 hours and shit. It's like, man, you could do humor.
Hold on,
like
no. Hold on.
What's that?
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie putting a lot of
bro.
dress in himself.
No, I'm just talking about the actual 48 hours where it's like he's a cop.
No, Eddie Murphy, yeah,
I'm not. Yeah, but I'm saying it's just like
dog, man.
Future.
Yo, what the heck?
And don't forget Nutty Professor too.
I'm just talking about the certain roles, like, you know, the 48 hours and stuff like that. It's just like, man, you can do like funny roles for like masculine type men and shit. So I don't understand why they're going to these like extremes nowadays. So yeah,
You know what's sophisticated
It's the
is that
pussification of society. That's what it is.
I agree.
well, it's also a psyops, right? Like intellect was talking about that, you know, it's all Hollywood. So if you think back to I would say just back to the 80s, I'm not going to even go further beyond that. And moving forward, think about the way they had the black man, right? You got a 48 hours. So you got Fuller, you know, this alpha man, you know, and then a couple of years later, you got him wearing a dress. Now you move further down and you got Medea is taking away the woman, right? So now you got the Big Mama, and you thinking we haven't seen dude who played Big Mama for a while. We were thinking that's like, okay, you know, he's giving us the woman role. So it's a psyops to remove the woman, right? The heterosexual woman and the heterosexual male out of there to do a twisty turn upside down, stranger things going on, so that now we have to where we're at now. No one person is looking the same anymore. You got Transformers and all that you know, it's weird. It's a big side.
Decepticons. More than meets the eye.
It's fine.
So kind
Stuff
of like
like that. You know what I mean?
1996 type of thing.
Yeah, and so I saw that coming down the pipeline, as far as, no pun intended, but seeing it from the 80s and how you had a lot of, you know, think about, you had what's this dude named Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? That big bulk alpha male. You had you had Cosby's, right, showing us what it could be like to be successful black men and women and have a family, right? And then the psyops came along, so now you started throwing, you know, you had Family Matters, but you put Urkel in there, and then you threw on a little dress on him. So there was subtle things back in the 80s, late 80s, and the 90s that they were showing us to gear us
I feel bad for
up
him
to
on
this
that one.
point now. Huh?
That's a good point, because
I feel bad for him when he was a kid.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Because he didn't want to wear that dress, but his dad like told him like, "Hey man, son, it's okay, man." Like
They all did that.
judge you.
Webster's parents did that. Raven Simone's family, they all did that. It's going back into the what you call it, the 20s, where you had Shirley Temple. They was disrespecting their own Judy Garland. They was giving them amphetamines and pills to wake
Shirley
them up.
Temple, that's a whole nother
Yeah,
story,
Shirley Temple.
boy.
That's old. Yeah,
Allegedly.
exactly. How you
No, I'm saying,
That's a
that's why I didn't
cold
want to go
story right there, boy.
Yeah, but I'm
What you
saying,
know
like, I
about
don't want to
Shirley
go that
Temple?
far back, y'all, but I'm saying that it's been there. They have been doing this for almost 100 years. You know what I mean? So now we get to this point, and you got Optimus Primes walking around
Drew
here like it's not
Barrymore.
a problem. Like, we got to give them their props because they're people. But they're taking away the real woman and the real man.
This is true.
That's all.
Y'all should definitely watch this. I don't know if you watched that slasher movie, like Sleepaway Camp. That's some twisted ass shit that they do to that kid, because he's the one that ends up becoming the kid. That's just crazy.
That's because it's money, man. It's all about the money, yo. Like when she said that Madea stuff is, it was more like budgeting for the movies because he playing like 2-3 roles in the movie, so he paying himself like 3 times. So that's why he became a billionaire. There is a reason for that. There's a reason for that.
Yeah,
you know, I ain't never watched one of those movies, man.
I never watched the movies either, bro.
What's that?
It all boils down to your integrity. What integrity do you have? You know what I mean? And if your integrity is intact, and no matter how much somebody give you as far as money, whatever, you're not gonna compromise on your morals or your standards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with you.
You're gonna stand on your principles, and you don't care what it is or what it would cost you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but here's the kicker on that. On what's his name?
Hold
On
on,
the.
bro. Let me land my plane.
All right, go
the
ahead.
thing is that at the end of the day, you know what I mean? If I don't want to do something, I don't want to do a role, and I feel like that role is emasculating me as a man, or I feel like it makes my people look bad, then I need to stand on that. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what we got to do. We have to, and that's what our people have to start doing, man. If we say that we about the community, or we about this, or we about that, and we stand on that, then we need to stand on it. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be no amount of money or whatever they offer you to make you flip and now act differently because they throw a couple of dollars at you. You know what I'm saying? You know, so, and that's what we got to be. But with our people, we get some money, or sometimes we get a little chick or something, or we get a little dude or whatever we get, and we lose our mind. We lose our freaking mind. You know what I mean? And our integrity go out the window with it. You know what I'm saying? And as Foxy was saying, like I was saying before, this Hollywood thing has been going on for hundreds of years, and it's still gonna keep going on because somebody always gonna take the role. Somebody always gonna put on that dress, unfortunately. And that's just how it is. I'm not doing it. I don't care how much they offer me. I'm never doing it. But
84, do you think we need to like boycott these movies, or because like I ain't never watched a Madea movie.
Wait. Before you guys answer that question though, I gotta give a dear shout outs to She Stole My Thunder. So I don't have the sound effects with me at the moment. I'm a little slow at this, but salutes to you, She Stole My Thunder. Thank you for tuning in, my fellow Canadian. Much blessings to you. Appreciate you for always supporting. Go ahead.
Absolutely. If you don't support something, then yeah, definitely boycott it. Don't rock with it. You know what I mean? It's really simple.
And that's where y'all lost, because even if every man don't support it, the biggest LGBT supporters are women. And if y'all don't know, 86 cents out of every dollar that is spent in this country is spent by the woman. So good luck with that.
Let me.
Poppy just ruined our parade, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Telling you the facts,
Count some pockets,
Cloudy
man.
skies, heavy rain.
Man, look, count the money on the table, goddammit. Count the money on the table.
Yeah, like you gotta read, man. It's about economic. Everything's about economic, bro. Why do you think every commercial, everything you have to do with your life, it include a woman in? Because they spend the most. They spend the most, man. If you go to a man to a house that a man that is single, he don't got shit. He just got a couch.
Hold on.
He got a couch, a 60-inch TV, a PlayStation.
The guys are spending on the date.
No, I'm talking about if you go to a single man house, man, he's just gonna have a couch, a little table, his PlayStation, and a 60-inch TV. That's the end of it. That's all we need. If you go to a girl house that is single, she's gonna have a lot of shit in the house, bro, that you don't need. You see what I'm saying? So for everything, when it comes to marketing, all that shit is towards women, bro, because they know they're gonna spend it. That's why they're not that good with money. They know that. Everybody knows that. Nigga, I'm in business right now. I target that shit out of females all the time.
Yeah, you better buy a better car.
That's
Give me
my
that shit.
shit.
Just get a better car.
I can gain them up, nigga. That's how I know.
On parade just a desire to talk about different perspectives that aren't just trending topics all love.
Okay, y'all getting all quiet now, man. I mean, what's going on, man? We still got a topic going, or we gonna end this thing? What's going on?
Queen, go ahead.
Can we
Oh,
wave
yeah,
this
yeah,
flag?
Queen.
Can we wave this flag?
Guys, hold on, everybody. I forgot Queen was in the building.
That's
Hello,
right.
Queen.
What's up, Queen?
What's up? What's up? Don't play
Hey,
yourself,
Queen.
Big Rigs. No, I was gonna say actually, you know, I understand both sides. You know, do what you want to do. You know, but if you have the talent, you don't have to do it. You know, there are plenty of great actors who never put on a dress and are very successful. So
No,
you don't have to do
the Country Wayne thing, though, Queen. I kind of threw that in there. I threw us off with that one, but they was talking about the Jess and Country Wayne.
Who? I don't know nothing about that. I don't watch her.
Oh.
There ain't nobody
Well, yeah.
interested in that. I will have to go to the replay. But actually, you know, this is long before Medea.
Mhm.
This is long before Eddie Murphy. Flip Wilson did a character called Geraldine. So, you know, and he did it for a very long time. So
Who the hell
you
is
know,
these people?
look it up. Know your history. You got facts, right?
Flip
Look up
old
Flip
school, though.
Yeah, but I don't want to look for no
Wilson.
old ass people.
Hold
Are they
on,
over
hold
50?
on, hold on. I'm talking. Flip Wilson
said
is an
over
actor,
50.
a black comedian.
Guys, hold on.
He's a black comedian who dressed as a woman called Geraldine, and he had a show on TV. That's
Flip
what
was
I'm
in The
saying.
Wiz, right?
This is long, huh?
Was Flip in The Wiz?
I think he played the lion a long time ago. But yeah. So this is is long stand-up comedian, before too. Eddie Murphy. This is long before Medea, you know, so this has Right. been something that's been going on since the beginning. And like I said, however people get their money is how they get their money. You don't like it, you don't have to watch it. You don't have to put on a dress. But at the end of the day, you can't tell a grown man or grown woman how to get their money. Don't support it. Even if you don't make an impact, if it goes against your conscience, don't worry about the impact. The impact it's making is on you. You keeping a G with you. That's the problem. We always want to, it's not going to help. No, it will help. Because if it's going against your conscience, don't do it. So that's it. So what women spend, you know, money and all that, don't matter. There's plenty of women who don't support the alternative lifestyle community. But there's a lot of women who do. So say all women do that, that's not true either.
The majority does. The majority does.
Well, that's again. Well, once again, you're speaking on you. Do you
No,
know
I'm talking
majority
about
women? Do you know majority women? I know plenty of women,
Yes.
and I'm a woman who don't support that.
Yes.
Just because
When you go
I
get your
don't say
nails
nothing-
done, hair done, it's done by a gay guy. So yes, I love it. That's a business that's gonna be supported by gay guys. Like, let's be honest. It is true. Okay, hold on. Okay, you know, I can prove it. All right. Okay, cool.
What are you talking about?
Okay, how many guys in here get?
There are plenty of women, just like y'all men say, all men don't support BBL. How am I going to come in here and say that's not true? I can't.
Oh,
tell
we
you
just
that's
fuck 'em.
not true.
We just fuck 'em. We don't want
it.
them. We just fuck 'em. We just
can't
fuck
tell
'em.
you that's not
It's two
true.
different things.
I can't tell you that's not true.
It is
was
not true.
On the show last night, they were talking about that. You know, I'm gonna land my plane because I didn't come up here to argue and try to go back and forth with somebody. There are a lot of women who don't support the alternative lifestyle. There are a lot of women who do. So there you go. You can go with whatever you want since you know all the women in the world and you know that they rep the flag. So good luck in
Yes.
life since you got
Yes.
all the
Okay.
facts.
How many guys out here get their hair cut by?
Let's keep it calm. We're trying to end the show anyways, though. So make your last points, and so we could hurry up and get out, everybody.
How many guys in here get their hair cut by a gay guy? Yeah.
Hell no.
Exactly, nigga.
That's funny, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
What kind of straight man? What kind of straight man hang out with a gay guy? Can you name him? Like this nigga, like this.
Hit the button. Hit the button.
Do you know a lot of straight guys that hang out with a gay guy? When you see a gay guy, who they hang out with?
Other
females.
Thank you, my nigga. That's my point. They're gonna be
Yeah,
supporting
but
them
there's a
directly
lot of
or indirectly,
download
bro.
brothers. There's a lot of download brothers that you don't know is cutting your hair.
And you don't know that either. You don't know that either. So if they down low, how the hell you know?
Okay,
If
hold on,
they down
everybody.
low,
Hold
how
on,
you know they
hold
down
on.
low?
Where did the download
This
brothers
is
come from? Where did the
If
download
I don't
brothers
know,
come
you
from?
don't know either.
Okay,
If
cool.
I don't know, you don't
Tyler
know
Perry.
either.
So go check,
Tyler
go
Perry.
check
Get
every
ready to
barber
mute
in
in
the
a few
world and
minutes.
see if they down low.
Well, a few
Okay,
seconds.
cool.
No, fuck that. We
Okay,
going
hold
overtime,
on,
man.
hold on
Come
for a
on.
second.
You got
Everybody,
the facts.
hold on.
You got the facts.
Hold the fuck on. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Who gives a fuck
Hey, that
about
dude's
all
laugh
that
is
shit
cold than a
anyway?
motherfucker.
If they cut
Hold
your
on,
hair,
y'all, hold
if
on.
they do your nails, who cares? This is totally irrelevant to the top of the show. Salute to Von Bryan. Thank you for tuning in. All right. You just want to say something, Mr. Best?
Yeah, I thought we were talking about Optimus
Hold on.
Prime and like Megatron or some shit.
No. Hold on. I'm gonna just say this. Look, you know what I mean? Look, man. Everybody, when y'all sharing y'all views on here, just respect everybody, man. All right, respect is key. We ain't gotta always agree, but the respect level gotta be there, off top. You know what I mean? So all the back and forth and the yelling and all that, cut that to a cease, man. You know what I mean? And that's all I gotta say.
And
There
then
was
with
nothing
that being
disrespectful,
said,
bro.
yeah. And with that being said, we're definitely gonna end the show because I gotta hurry up and get out of here anyways. And Sophisticated Jerk. But anyways, everybody, thank you for tuning in to Reckless Reviews with M3 and the Sophisticated Jerk. And you know, we definitely are happy that you guys definitely came up. So salutes to you guys, man. Probably Blanco, salutes to you. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to you, Mr. Best. Shout out to Big Rig Slaps in the building.
Rigs.
Thank you guys for tuning in. And then we're going to hurry up and just close on out. But anyways, thank you guys for showing up. Mr. Best, salute to you, my brother. All right. So
Peace.
All right, for sure. Later, man. So thank you everybody for tuning in. We're shutting the stream down and stay tuned for another episode of Reckless Reviews with M3 and the Sophisticated Jerk. And hey, you know how we get reckless up in this piece or whatever. Don Harding, hey, salutes to you. She says thanks for the conversation. Much appreciated. Thank you for tuning in as well too. Everybody that's in the back track right now, just stick around if you guys want to chat a little bit longer. But anyways, we are out. And Sophisticated Jerk, you have any last words you want to say?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, man, great conversation, man. I love when people pull up and they give the different perspectives and stuff. And I think, I do like how we do the reviews. I know we talked about it before, and one of the reasons I see what people are saying sometimes, like, man, why we cover the celebrity stuff? Because it's, you do gotta. Most people don't want to, because I think B-Eazy had some good points where he was talking about like, hey, why don't y'all cover the certain relationships? So I definitely agree with that. But at the same time, we could use like these celebrity, I'll say, mistakes or relationships to touch on various topics and stuff. So I like how we kind of pull out like different elements, where we went and talked about relationship structure. We even went to talking about like Hollywood and stuff like that. So it's just situations you can pull out. You got the right people. And I feel like the people that be pulling up, they definitely have the mindset. So, we'll keep breaking these down. But I do agree where we do need to highlight somebody like Denzel and his wife, because he got a good point with that.
Yeah, we'll see. Like if people will tune into that or whatever, because if they're labeled as a boring couple, well, let's try to make the boring couples more exciting, man, and highlight some of the respectful points about them. Yes, hashtag respectfully. But yeah, anyways, everybody, thank you for tuning in. We are out. Peace.
All right.